Thank you so much for that, Nick's girl. I appreciate it. Welcome. My name is VladimirCR, and thank you very much for the compliment on the logo. I've recently had to essentially remake my entire... Well, I ended up getting a new gaming computer, so... Yeah, don't mind my mess, but it's pretty badass, needless to say. But yeah, so with the new computer, there are a lot more things now that I can stream that I could, and yet here I am playing an old Pokemon ROM hack. But you know what? Hey, I like voice acting, so. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan for today. We're gonna get into this game called Pokemon Unbound. Once again, and as always, no spoken dialogue in this game, so we'll be voice acting the whole entire time. And just out of curiosity, Nick's girl, and if you're still with me, does everything sound all right so far? Do I look all right? And thank you very much for your compliments in advance. But as long as everything looks and sounds good, we can go ahead and get started on this thing. I'm going to be starting a brand spanking new playthrough. So I have never beaten this game. I have not made it past the third town that you come to, as a matter of fact. But once again, and as always, with Pokemon being an RPG, making regular videos on it isn't exactly something that would do too well when it comes to actual YouTube videos. So I choose instead to live stream them because there's a lot of grinding that has to happen because it's an RPG. You know, you got to level up the Pokemon and all that good stuff. But it's a lot of fun. I've been a Pokemon fan ever since 1997, and I'm not intending to stop anytime soon. And when I see people out there, like the person who created this game, which by the way is Skelly, that's Skeli, which I will go ahead and let's see if this will work. All right. Yeah, see, Skelly made this particular ROM hack. So this is, like I said, this is called Pokemon Unbound. There are no spoken dialogues in here. There are no things like that, but there are like side quests you can go on. I think like 600 and something Pokemon are available to catch, and it's all based off of the, I want to say like 2000, maybe 2001, 2002 game Pokemon Fire Red, which is what this ROM is drawn on. Sounds good? Awesome. Well, let's get going then. Welcome everybody to, I am clipping my microphone out first of all. Fair enough. You know, I'm not one to get people to go against their significant others. So thank you very much for those compliments. But don't worry, I'm taking two. So is what I should have said to begin with. I'm glad my girlfriend wasn't paying attention, or else. But it's all right. Speaking of that, we're still going well. Same girlfriend that I've had ever since 4 years ago now, as a matter of fact, and it's been 4 of the best years of my life. But without any further exposition from me, it's time to start this thing and see what we can do. So let's hope that I have everything set up. If I do, then it's not going to tell me about the real-time clock. If I don't, then it's going to mention that my real-time clock is not enabled. Let's find out. Heyo! Perfect. It works exactly the way it should. Welcome to Pokemon Unbound. Before you begin playing, please be aware that this is a non-profit fan game. If you paid for this game, reclaim your money immediately. Which is true for that. And if anybody gets into the chat and is like, oh, hey, how do you play that game? I want to know how you play that game. Then I will post links to it in the description. There are not any links up right now because I put all of this, including my lovely little, hold on a second here, my lovely little intro screen here, this entire design, this VladimirCR. I'm a little sad that the VladimirCR is not centered with the center of the shuriken like it's supposed to be, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. I'll probably redo it later. But anyway, the music we were hearing at the beginning, by the way, the intro music is by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. You can find them on YouTube. I absolutely love their music because it is a lot of synthwave, a lot of metal and such. So yeah, it's going to be great. I'm glad to, me too, about being with the same person since you started watching. That's awesome if that's the case. Very congratulations. So some people make relationships out to be that difficult, but you know, if you find the right person, they really aren't. So, but anyway, so enough of my intro screen and all the other expository bullshit. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started. So again, this is a free fan-made game. So if anyone does find this game and they've paid for it, get your money back immediately. All right. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. The world is a big place. Take your time exploring. There is no rush. Speak to people and check things wherever you go. be it towns, roads, or caves. The world and its people are alive. As you grow, they will grow along with you. With that in mind, you are almost ready to enter the Boreas region. But first, choose a character. So, typically when I play video games, I actually, and different people have different opinions on this, but typically when I play video games, especially when I'm playing by myself, I'll actually pick a female character model because in my opinion, because I mean, no offense to anybody else for anybody else's choices, but I happen to be straight. So a female character model, at least to me, is more appealing in a video game than a male. Plus, I believe women can be just as powerful as men, so why not have some powerful, badass female characters out there? Thank you for those congratulations, if that's what's happening. People are reacting, or at least I think you are, and I appreciate that. But anyway, so this is the female character model. We don't have to worry about that so much in this game because this is like pixelated. I want to say this is like 32-bit or something like that. I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone who knows their Game Boy Advance stats. Since this game would be playable on a Game Boy Advance if you were able to put it onto a cartridge. But anyway, since it doesn't matter that much, I'm actually going to pick the male character. And the thing about the male character is you can change their skin tone, which I think is awesome, by the way. I feel like Pokemon games should have been more inclusive like this from the beginning, but early game limitations were, I want to say Pokemon Red is only like, I don't know, it's not a lot. It's only like, I think it's double-digit megabytes is as big as that game is. And when we're talking about internet speeds nowadays, a lot of people have fiber. That's 1 gigabit per second of information that is passing every second. So 1,000 Pokemon Reds would be able to be shared on a fiber connection. So, but anyway, so this game's a little bit bigger than that. I'm a bit dark complected myself, not quite that dark, but I want to say that's going to be the best analog we have. I think I'll be okay with this too. We'll go with that skin tone, and as far as my hair color goes, I usually play my characters with black hair, at least in this game when I've played, because I have played this game a little bit, but I haven't made it past the 3rd town. So, but anyway, with these characters, obviously, like I said, we have hundreds of different, well, several different hair colors. White, I personally think looks pretty cool, but I'm going to go with something a little bit more standard, maybe a little bit more like myself, but we'll go ahead and just choose this guy. And then our jacket. We want the jacket to be red, and we want the trim to be, let's see, we want the trim to be red also. Is this who you'll play as? Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. Last but not least, what is your name? Well, whenever I make a character and I have 7 letters to do it in, I usually just need 4 because I am once again and as always VLAD. You got Vlad on the phone, so your name is Vlad? Yes, it is, as a matter of fact. Well, as far as you guys are concerned, it is. I keep looking over here. Every time I change the position of my freaking webcam, my brain remembers the last place it was, which was on top of my second monitor here, but now I have it up back on my first monitor, and I'm like, I just can't remember. So if you guys see me looking over here, it's me being dumb trying to look at the camera. So, but anyway, now, let's determine the best way for you to play the game. Is this your first time playing Pokemon Unbound? No. Choose your preferred puzzle difficulty. I will, as a matter of fact. I always go with easy because I like stories. I'm more into a game for the stories. The game's puzzle difficulty has been set to easy. If you change it at any point, I think that should say you can change it at any point. No, never mind. I should have read the whole thing. Shut up. Anyway, if you change it at any point using the options menu, be sure to leave the area for the changes to take effect. Choose your preferred battle difficulty. A higher difficulty means stronger Pokemon trainers and smarter wild Pokemon. I'm going to go with Vanilla, which is like your standard default difficulty, basically. No other game gives you these Pokemon options, by the way. No other Pokemon game gives you all these options, by the way. Usually in most other Pokemon games, as I'm sure you guys have seen on my channel before, it's, who are you, what time is it, my name's Professor Oak, or Elm, or Birch, or whichever professor happens to be in that region. So this game is very much more involved, it's very much more in-depth, and I personally love it more as a story game than anything else. The game's difficulty has been set to Vanilla. Feel free to switch between Vanilla and Difficult at any time using the options menu. Would you like to view the game enhancement options? Yes. Would you like to view randomizer options? No. We will not be doing a... yeah, I know, right? Same. It's again, there I go again. I was looking right here, but yeah, it's because the last time I was doing this streaming regularly, which thank you to my girlfriend, who's at work right now because she is very patient with me when it comes to my video game habits. Thank you very much for that. But anyway, if you ever see this. But anyway, we're not going to do randomizer. I thought about making this one as a Nuzlocke challenge, which is a challenge that you'll see on some other YouTubers' channels, where it's like you have to name every Pokemon you catch. If the Pokemon passes out, it is considered dead and can no longer be used for combat. And I think there are a couple of and you can only catch one single Pokemon that is not a copy at any new area you go to. So the first area you start in the game, you can only catch one Pokemon. Whatever it is, you got to go with it, and you got to give it a nickname. The nickname is so that you get attached to it, so that when it does eventually possibly die or whatever, it's a harder impact. I've never actually done a Nuzlocke challenge on this channel, but I've kind of been wanting to. But we're not going to do it with this game. I'm probably going to do it with one of the original games, not a ROM hack, because the ROM hack is so good on its own, in my opinion anyway. It doesn't need any enhancements. So we're not going to look at the randomizer options, because I want everything to be exactly as the creator intended. Would you like to play a variant with stat rebalancing? Info, please. In the rebalance variant, all fully evolved Pokemon, including single species lines, will have their stats, barring HP, scaled to give an approximate base stat total of 600. However, Shedinja will not have its stats scaled, and the ability Huge Power will not have any effect on scaled species. Would you like to play a variant with stat rebalancing? No. I don't think so. As you've played before, would you like to skip the opening cutscenes? No, that's part of the reason we're here. You guys might have never seen this before, even though I've only seen past the 3rd town. That's about it for me. But no, we will not skip the opening cutscenes. Long ago, the Boreas region was engulfed by a great war with a foreign land. It was a brutal war, one which lasted many years. During that time, the enemy managed to seize the upper hand. On the brink of defeat, the Borean king summoned a dark force to help turn the tides of battle. The foreign army's advantage was lost almost instantly. As soon as it entered the battlefield, the Dark Force used its power to create portals and transport the invading army back home. With the foreign army gone, the war seemed at an end for Boreas. However, their king, overcome by his lust for power, sent the Borean army through the portals as well. The war continued to rage in the foreign land for several years. Many more men and Pokemon were conscripted to fight and inevitably met their end on the battlefield. One such Pokemon having been a dear friend of the enemy king. Overcome with grief, the king built a device to restore its life, granting himself immortality in the process. So I think I accidentally skipped a frame, or maybe we missed one or something like that, but basically it said that the evil king's Pokemon was gravely wounded and could not survive its wounds, so the king decided to do this. Sorry, I don't know if I skipped that or not. But by the way, Nyx Girl, if you're still listening, I'm sure you're at work right now. I would normally be at work, but luckily my job kind of is... I like my job a lot. We'll just put it that way. Anyway, with each of these voices that I do, first of all, does it sound good if you're still listening? The announcer voice, I'm trying to go for like a monotone but somewhat empathetic. Anyway, informative as well is kind of what I'm going for. But anyway, so with that being said, I know that most people that have seen my channel before, this will end up being an archive on YouTube as well, by the way, because I like it when YouTube keeps my videos, because I sometimes listen back to them to criticize myself. Never seen this before. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I mean, once we get past the 3rd town, if we do that in this stream, this is a very long game. As far as I can tell, I'll be into brand new stuff. I've never been past the 3rd town. But anyway, hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully, I know the graphics are a little dated, but I actually kind of like it a little bit. But anyway, we're going to continue on here. But, each of these voices, since I'll be making them up on the fly, like usual, that's how things work on my channel for anyone new to the channel that sees this archive. The way things work on my channel when I do voice acting is I play games that don't have voice acting in them, and I make up voices on the fly based on either someone's appearance or their personality from the first line of dialogue. There are also certain standard McDefault voices I do, like the intro voice. I usually have a low, monotone, sympathetic sound, and it changes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Good. Sounds good. Sounds good. That's what I like to hear. So, but anyway, we're going to continue on because I'm going on too long. This is another reason why I wanted to live stream this. We've been streaming now for 23 minutes. So, but this traumatic event left him scarred and filled with anger. Unable to forgive the world that had hurt his precious Pokemon, he turned his machine into a giant weapon, the ultimate weapon. The king became a bringer of destruction that ended the war. Yay, higher fidelity graphics for a few minutes. Oh, by the way, I'm playing this through a 2x texture filter too, by the way. Again, looking over there for my camera, it's not there. But I'm playing this on the 2x filter for the graphics because it looks a little fuzzy if I don't, and this gives us that crisp, pixelized look, which I really like, being a retro gamer myself. Anyway, we shall continue on. Also, and as always, I will be getting at least somewhat impaired for this stream because I like to do things like that because it gives me more confidence. So every once in a while I may, block the camera or I'll mute the mic or something like that, but that's only to protect my channel from becoming political, essentially. So don't worry about what I'm doing. Just know that it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's everything that I do, I'm doing nothing illegal on this stream. We'll put it that way. But anyway, so with the war over, what little remained of the Borean army returned home. The king's Pokemon left him, and the battlefield became silent. Yet peace was still to come. Enraged over the fruitless war fought, survivors of the war wished for ample compensation from the Borean king. When he had nothing to offer them, they began to manipulate the Dark Force to attack the Borean kingdom in an attempted coup. In an effort to stop the madness, the Borean king gathered the legendary Pokemon Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Using the power of the three birds, a prison was created for the Dark Force, sealing its power. It became a shadow of its former self. Stripped of its power, it was taken in by the king and supervised by his progeny until one fateful day, 16 years ago. Alright, now we're going to get into the actual voice acting, so hopefully my audio levels are nice and balanced. And again, because I make these all up on the fly and some characters don't appear for a while, some of the voices may change as we go along. I'm sorry about that, but I'm going to try and remember the voices I do. Remember, this is all 100% like impromptu, coming up with it as I can. So, apologies if it's not professional grade. This is practice for me. Thank you guys for watching, though. Anyway. Hoopa. I worry, old friend, for the future, for if, no, when she arrives. I won't be able to protect you if she tries something. No, she will try something. It's a matter of what it will be. That's why, my friend, you must go into hiding. I'll send your Pokeball adrift amidst the waves. You'll surely be safer lost at sea than if you were to remain with me. If I'm wrong, and nothing happens, I'll call you back. Right after these messages. I'm just kidding. But if this is to be our final time together, protect my son if he is ever in danger. And in turn, should the wrong sort try to force your true power free, then trust him to protect you. Farewell, my good friend. Most of these assets and whatnot are made by the creator of this ROM hack too. By the way, now that we have constant music going in the background, Mixgirl, whenever you get a moment, if you're not, if you're not too awfully busy, does my voice balance well with the music? Do I need to turn one up or the other down or something like that? If so, please let me know. I want this to be kind of the music and whatnot and SFX should probably obviously be slightly below my voice, and my voice should be the main thing that's heard. But if I'm looking at my audio levels over here, it looks like everything is okay right now. But I can't tell because I'm not listening to it as it's happening, which would just completely throw me off. But anyway, it's gone. Huh. So, you came after all. Let's get this over with. There are cutscenes in this game too. 15 years later. Or sorry, 15 years later. Sorry. I'm pretty sure this is a guy. And by the way, if I misgender someone, it's entirely accidental. I apologize. If I realize it, I will correct it. And if I don't realize it and you guys think that someone represents a particular is presenting in a way that I'm not calling them by, please call me out on it and I'll try to correct myself. Just try and stay civil. So, excuse me. How can I fulfill Grandpapa's wish if I cannot catch a single Pokemon? I promised him. I promised I would finish the war, but right now, I can't even begin to fathom the possibility. I'm going to update the speech just a little bit as well. Cannot is a little... It feels lengthy to me. It doesn't feel natural for this character and how they kind of present to me. So if I should do it another way, please let me know. Thank you for that feedback, Nick Scroll. I appreciate it. I'm glad to know that my audio levels are working out well. I can't even begin to fathom the possibility. What should I do? Because the way he said it was like, whatever shall I do? But I don't think he's I don't think he's that lacking in confidence. We'll put it that way. A Pokeball here now. This Pokemon, it can't be. Hoopa. I don't know what a Hoopa sounds like, so I may not do Pokemon noises, but I'll try. It appears, Grandpapa, there may be a way after all. It's time for destruction to engulf the land, and for the eternal flower to bloom once again. Oh snap. Pokemon Unbound. That's kind of silly. Present day. Oh, the music is original as well, if I'm not mistaken. Wake up! What the? How did you get in here? Quick, scientist, what are you standing around for? Grab him! Now knock him out and lock him up in the warehouse. Zeph is gonna freak out when he hears about this. I don't know if this person is a male or a female, but I'm assuming right now that it's a male. Just saying. Ah, welcome, Child of the Darkness 1700. This is actually a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red called Pokemon Unbound, which is a complete. It's basically a new Pokemon game from the ground up, essentially using Pokemon Fire Red's assets. There are like cutscenes, and there's an actual story instead of go defeat the Elite Four, become the champion of Pokemon. You know, there's actually a story at play right now too. So welcome to the stream, by the way. I haven't seen you around for a while, and this is something I'm probably going to be doing more often now that I have the new PC. So just throwing that out there. I hope so. Anyway, we'll see. I think this is like an echoed voice or like a memory or like something that's not here. He is unconscious, Hoopa. Oh, it's this guy. He's unconscious, Hoopa. Stop. Have I not told you countless times to stay out of my cube space unless you have express permission? I'm aware you cannot travel through your rings anymore, but that does not give you the right to disobey me. And were you the one responsible for bringing him here? I don't know what you wanted him for, but you've been a repeated nuisance ever since I found you on that beach last year. This guy, I feel like, went through some character development, and he turned into a bat. Like his voice deepened up a little. Got some bass in his voice. You know what I mean? So, And plus, that was 15 years ago. He was a kid then, he's an adult now. Oh, I know exactly who you are. Don't worry. I've known that name ever since, like, 2005. I know exactly who that is. Come on, man. Anyway. I may not be your true guardian, but I am your trainer now. And as your trainer, I order you to cease these immature antics of yours. Now! What a bother. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I'm just, practicing voice acting. You know, the long-term goal for me is essentially still to be a voice actor one of these days. I'm trying to use this as an opportunity to kind of train myself up a little bit. I mean, who knows? It's happened before. Maybe some talent agent will find me or something like that and be like, oh my god, VladimirCR, you're such a great voice actor. Voice the hero in this upcoming anime. I just have to learn Japanese. Anyway, I'm just kidding. But anyway, wait. Now that I think about it, I could work with this. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, brother. Appreciate it. How's your weather today? It's, not bad. Here in good old CO. Oh, and we auto-run inside, which is fucking sweet. Who's this redhead-looking fuck? Where you running, buddy? Alright. This guy is going to be around a lot. This is the grunt talking. And I believe this is a female grunt, if I'm not mistaken. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry about that, but I think it is. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, who do you think you are? Do you think you could get away with keeping... Oh, wait. Sorry, that's the kid. That's the boy. I know his name. Hey. We're about 15, I think, in this game, if I'm not mistaken, so... Hey! You think you could... Who do you think you are trying to keep me locked up in here? Do you think you can get away with keeping me locked up in here? I don't know. I can't remember what the first line was. Forgive me. You'd better let me through right now or you're going to feel my wrath. Back off, kid. I'm under strict orders to keep you locked up. So scram, unless you want to feel my wrath. Smart choice. Keep far away from this door and you won't regret it. Huh? Who are you? Pretty sure I was by myself when they threw me in here. Glad, huh? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And you're saying you got sucked in here by a magic portal. Well, that's a pretty dramatic entrance. Hey, those clothes. Do you live in Frozen Heights? I just moved in, but I guess I never stopped by to say hi. Yeah, if I could speak Japanese, that'd be great. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Yeah, man, take your time. I'm going to be around for a while. I just started, so... started 35 minutes ago, but I'm getting into this game, so I probably got until about 5 or so, maybe a little later. If I even make it that far, we'll see. I haven't done this for a while, so I may get a little worn out a little faster than normal. Say, how about we buddy up and look for a way out together? The door back there's a bus with that guard in the way. Oh yeah, I guess I should introduce myself, partner. My name is... Rival? Yeah, why not? Since you and I have been... Since you and I have been friends for the longest time, why not? Since it fits, also. You're welcome. Is his name Theix? Yes. My name's Theix. Actually, no, that wouldn't work because your voice is different. Damn it! Oh well, no one knows what you sound like. It's fine. In this game, your character's pretty badass, but he's gonna have a little bit higher voice. Sorry, bud. My name's Theix. I'm looking for my parents, and I thought these people would have a lead on them. And well, you can see they hate it when people go snooping. Anyway, we'd better start looking for another exit, so let's move. Luckily, I don't think my character talks, so... Did you hear that, Vlad? It sounded like some Pokemon are trapped in that cage over there. Let's go check it out. Playing with an analog controller, so it's a little jumpy. The lock appears fragile. Break it? Yes. The cage door swung open. I always start out with the same Pokemon in this game. It looks like these Pokemon are grateful and want to join us. If we each take one and put them in these Pokeballs I picked up, we can use them to attack the guard and escape. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead, choose a Pokemon. No, I do not want Beldum. I always take, Gibble. So, will you take the Dragon Pokemon, Gibble? Yes. The Gibble joined Vlad's party. It has the serious nature. I don't know what the natures do in Pokemon, so... Do you want to give a nickname to this Gibble? Nope. Well, I'll take this one then. Oh, this is so sad. Disheartened, the Beldum left. It's alright, Beldum, you're cool, you turn into Metagross. Anyway, now that we have our own Pokemon, let's head back to the exit. We'll force our way out of here. I'll alter the voice a little bit to be more of an homage. I told you before, I'm under strict orders to keep you locked up. You don't really have a choice anymore. You're gonna let us out, or you get your sorry butt handed to you. Or get your sorry butt handed to you. There we go. That sounds about right. Your voice isn't quite the same, but it's a little bit more flattering. This one is, anyway. Quit fooling yourself. There's nothing you can do to make me let you through. Vlad, let's team up and show this guy what we can do. You both are really starting to get on my nerves. Inkay, Skorupi, show them why you don't mess with the shadows. I think this is a woman. If I'm wrong, then we'll find out in a second. Nope. Maybe I can't. I honestly can't tell. I just got it's a grunt. It's fine. If we find out it's a male later, I'll change my voice. But rival Thaix sent out Larvitar. Go, Gibble. Anyway, do I have my? I do not have my speed up bound. So this fight will be in real time. But I think Steel is good against Poison. Anyway. Don't you dare poison me. Okay, good. Come on. There we go. Select this Skorupi. Come on, critical hit. Let me kill mine first. Nope. Oh well, it's fine. Gibble's attack rose. The opposing Skorupi used Leer. Gibble's defense fell. Larvitar's defense fell. The opposing Inkay used Constrict. That's fine. I keep accidentally selecting. Yeah, hopefully this will get him. Hey, I will kill mine first. Haha! Sorry, knock mine out first. We need to say the words unalive now, so... The opposing Skorupi fainted. Gibble gained 57 experience points. Larvitar used Bite. I should have been using that from the beginning, that's dark. The opposing Inkay fainted. Gibble gained 49 experience points. You defeated the Shadow Grunt. I knew it was a bad idea to lock them up in here. You got $448 for winning. No, my Pokemon! Ha, not bad, Vlad. You and I make a pretty good team. But I'll take it from here. Let me use these items on your Pokemon to heal it from the fight. Larvitar, use Bite. I'm not going to do the Pokemon noises, sorry. Alright, I give up. I'll let you through. Please have mercy on me. Don't hurt me anymore, please. Larvitar returned. I'm getting out of here now, Vlad. I'm sure you're capable of taking care of yourself from here on out. If you run into any trouble, just use your Pokemon. Oh, one more thing. As soon as you get home, we're gonna battle. You impressed me when we battled together, so I want to see how I'll fare against you. Until then, don't tire yourself out too much. Yeah, so I think that's his voice moving forward. So, I think it's a little bit more flattering to Thaix. So... It's not a straight one-to-one impression, by the way, just so we're sure. Cute Shadow Grunt. Hey, you know what? I couldn't tell if it was a male or a female, so I kind of went with the female-leaning voice. So I hope it wasn't that bad. That guy, he just came out of nowhere. I'm assuming that's a guy. I'm assuming this is a girl. Wiped out in an instant. They're all the same. Oops. This guy with red hair just came out of nowhere and knocked out all my Pokemon before I even had a chance to react. Now I can't even stop you from escaping. Well, don't try then. No. Burn it. That's the guy, the black-haired guy with the spiky hair on the left. The scientist.
Well, as you observe, these specimens are completely immune to extreme cold and extreme heat.
What about the immunity to electricity?
We have yet to complete that, sir. It's difficult to enhance the specimens quickly when we have our external research as well.
Very well. This will do for now. Ah, Marlin. Perfect timing. Marlin. Perfect timing. We're moving up our timetable. I'm unsure as to why, but our target seems to have relocated to our vicinity earlier than expected, or anticipated. Sorry, I tapped the microphone with my, the pop screen with my headphones. Sorry about that. With the Shadow Warriors enhanced, and the package we need arriving today, we can begin the operation. Understood. There's just one more thing to discuss before I head out. The trespassers we locked up in the warehouse have escaped. This grunt over here let him get away. How bad is it? What did those two see? The first one, the boy with red hair, saw nothing relevant. The second one, however, me, if Faye finds out that he was in the lab, she will insist on relocating the middle of our operation. You know, that's time and resources we can't afford. Then make sure Faye doesn't find out about what happened. Our priority right now is obtaining the package needed for the mission. We'll deal with that second one who escaped at a later time. Understood. I have a plan to obtain that package, and it'll even allow this failure of a grunt here to redeem himself. So it's a man. Of course it is. Damn it. Oh well. Once I have it, I'll head straight for the target. Then good luck, Marlin. So that grunt was a man. But that's okay, I'll change my voice up for him if we interact with him again. Close. We're getting so close. Soon, it won't be long before that power finally becomes ours. And the thing shut behind me, so hey, we're in Frozen Heights and we have control of our character now. Let's see, I think there's something I can do here, but I'm not sure. Let's see, let's do this and this. No, this doesn't make any sense. Never mind. Alright, we're about to get into the fight with old Thaix too, so there he is. Ha! Vlad, you finally made it out. Have you met Old Man Log yet? He's supposed to be an expert on Pokemon stats or whatever. I just filled him in on what happened. I study all aspects of Pokemon stats and capture rates. And my title is Professor, not Old Man. Anyway, that must have been quite the ordeal you both went through. I'm relieved to see that both of you are unharmed. And it seems you've even managed to acquire rare Pokemon. I was planning on giving Thaix a Pokemon of his own someday, but now I don't have to. Someday? I've been here a whole week, and I was expecting one ASAP. Well, of course I was always going to give you one, Thaix. There are plenty of errands I'm too old to run myself after all. It's just that you're insistent on looking for your parents. I keep telling you no one has seen them in years. Even if they are somehow still in Boreas, finding them is too big a task for you alone. I was hoping you'd accept that fact before giving you a Pokemon, but you refused to listen. You may be my legal guardian or whatever in Boreas, but you sure don't know anything about me. I'm strong enough to fend for myself. And when I see my parents, they'll see just how strong I really am. Just like you're about to. Come on, Vlad. I said I owed you a battle before, so let me show you both how a real trainer does it. You know what? That attitude is on point for Thaix, actually, more or less. You were challenged by Rival Thaix. Rival Thaix sent out Larvitar. Go, Gibble! What will Gibble do? Well, Gibble's got a Metal Claw because he's weak to it. Ching ching. Oof. Love the snowscape. Thaix just pulls out a gat. Yeah. The snowscape? Yeah, this is this town is called Frozen Heights, I believe, if you didn't hear that. So, Gibble is going to hit him with a Metal Claw again because he's weak to it. Boom! Critical hit. Super effective. Sorry, thanks. The opposing Larvitar fainted. Gibble gained 121 experience points. Gibble grew to level 11. You defeated rival Thaix. What? I lost? And I took $400 from you. Nah, but for real, Thaix would have put out a gun, though. So. Because he's been working on his aim. I love it. Yeah.
That was a fine battle. Very enthralling, if I do say so myself.
No one cares how it made you feel, old man. I only care about how strong it made our Pokemon.
Well, from what I can see, your Pokemon do have some nice stats. I see potential for them to become strong Pokemon someday.
Finally, the first useful thing you've said all day. And it's gonna be the last, because I'm out of here. See ya. He'll be back. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, he's certainly a handful, isn't he? And now that he's gone, who'll run my errands for me?
Fuck, I guess I get to.
Oh, yes, Vlad. You seem rather capable. You should assist me. Oh, what a splendid idea. Your father was well known for helping others, after all. It's only fitting that his son would follow in his footsteps.
Fuck, guys, that gets tough. I know, right? Freaking Pokemon battling is the shit, man. I'm getting like $400, $500 per fight. You know what? You're right. So you're... Wow, you know what? I don't know exactly how this rival is in this game because I've never beaten it before. Like, I would see Gary Oak saying that. I could see the redheaded asshole from Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I could see him saying that as well. And I guess Thaix in the game is going to say that now as well. So it's so comforting to know that we're waterboarding animals now. You're such a wholesome person, really.
It's only fitting that his son would follow in his footsteps. As for the task, there's a package in Bellintown at the Pokemon. I would go and get it myself, but my assistants and I are much too busy with our own research.
You're right, though. I mean, what does Pal World call them? Because Pal World is basically Pokemon with extra steps.
Don't fret. The clerk knows someone will be picking it up in my stead. Since you have your own Pokemon with you, it should be easy. But just in case, this repellent will make the journey easier for you.
Obtain the repel. Vlad put the repel in the items sector. I mean, it's well understood that Pokemon cannibalize each other. Like, there is a Pokemon food web as well. I think, I can't remember, but one of the fighting type Pokemon has a description in the Pokedex that says something along the lines of, it trains day and day so it can crack the hard shell of insert Pokemon here. Yeah, no kidding, man. I think we have to go to Japan, if I'm not mistaken. But, I don't know. The game originated in Japan, in case it wasn't clear. Sorry, the manga and the anime originated in Japan. The game was later, but it also originated in Japan with Pokemon Green, and then it came to the States. So in around 1997, if I'm not mistaken. Vlad put the repel in the items sector.
And while you're at it, you can assist me with another task.
This motherfucker.
A fellow Professor Oak asked me to give these to 2 young trainers. It's an encyclopedia for recording the data of Pokemon. Apparently Boreas has plenty of Pokemon his own region lacks.
Vlad received the Pokedex from Professor Log.
Personally, I'm content with just observing species for the Pokedex. However, if you want complete data on Pokemon, including their base stats, you'll need to catch them. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon.
Obtained 5 Pokeballs. Vlad put the Pokeballs in the Pokeball sector.
If you're not in the mood for catching Pokemon, use that repel I gave you to keep them away. If you need anything else from me, I'll be in my lab. But before you depart, you should head home and inform your mother. She's been very worried about you. And good luck, Vlad. My studies are depending upon you. No pressure or anything. Just my entire lifetime's work. All rests in the hands of a skinny-ass 15-year-old.
Alright, I think I live up. Whoop. There's something irresistible about that sign. Trainer tips. Don't walk away from these signs until you've read them completely. Every single one contains important information that will help you out during your adventure. Skipping text on these signs will likely cost you. What a great read. That's actually kind of interesting because those signs will give us like tips and clues and hints and stuff like that for getting into certain areas and doing something or doing things, but they have to be the wooden sign, not the one like the mailbox sign on the side of the house. Anyway. Oh gosh. This will not be my mother's voice, by the way. It's just going to be a generic woman's voice if I can even do one, because honestly, I'm not going to talk to her that often. Once I leave home, I'm pretty much gone. So, at least as far as I can tell. I think I come back once. At least as far as I've gone so far.
Vlad, where have you been? I was really worried about you. Wow, that sounds awfully frightening. I'm glad you're safe now. Before you do anything else, you should take a nice long rest.
Again, that's not based on anybody. That's just a generic, somewhat feminine sounding voice. 10-year-old kids just going out with their dad's Sandshrew or something like that. Hey kid, what do you have? Oh, a Goldeen? Let's fight. I want to go get some dollar menu, man.
Don't you feel much better now, sweetie? Now you've got the energy to run Professor Log's errand for him.
Great, can I leave?
I always knew the day would come when you would leave home. It said so on the TV. If only your father could see you now, he'd be so proud. Well, if you're going to run errands for Professor Log, you'll need this.
Vlad received the Supercube's mission log component from Mom.
That's a mission log function for your Supercube. It keeps track of anything you've been asked to do. To use it, just open it up from the start menu. And now that you have one, why don't we have it keep a record of Professor Log's request for you?
Get Professor Log's package from the Bellin Town Mart. Great, I get to pick up an old man's package. Starting out great so far. New mission, A Hero's Journey. See, this game has like side quests and stuff in it, right? And sometimes those side quests come with rewards of their own. So...
Oh, and before I forget, you left a key component of your Supercube on the floor of your room. I know it wasn't necessary before, but now that you have your very own Pokemon, you'll need it if you want to access those stat-boosting items in battle.
Vlad received the Supercube's battle component from Mom.
Just in case you've forgotten, the Supercube acts just like a bag. But unlike those cheap bags from Pokemon that can only hold 42 items, the Supercube, or as it's more commonly known, Cube, has an infinite amount of space. It works by digitizing the item's data put into it, so essentially it's like you're carrying nothing extra at all. And not only that, you can even automatically sort the cube by pressing start. Isn't that convenient? Of course, if you still think the cube is a little cluttered, even after sorting, just use L and R to move through it quickly. Oh, and you can even use it to store this parting gift I prepared.
Obtain the costume box, a convenient container for storing outfits. Sorry. Use it to change clothes as well as certain colors. Vlad put the costume box in the key items sector. What's gross? Oh, the things I do for money. Yeah, well, you know, college doesn't pay for itself, so... Oh wait, this is probably based in Japan. It probably is free. I don't know.
That's a costume box. You can use it to change clothes at any point in your journey. I filled it with the different colors for you to choose from, but if you find more outfits, make sure you store them in there as well. Stay safe out there, honey. Bring Professor Log his package.
It's really hard to say that with a straight face, I gotta say. And yes, yeah, the things I do for money, for sure. Okay, see this right here, the sign next to me is not a one of these wooden signs over here. The wooden signs we should absolutely read at all costs. These gray signs are usually just like the names of the towns or the building that I'm sitting next to, basically, right? So, Vlad's residence. I think I'll use that announcer voice going forward for now, by the way, because I like it and I think it's fun to do. So, on our way, I want to be the very...
Sorry, fella. An avalanche caused some snow piles to gather up on the road. If you want to go to Bellin, you have to take the old mountain road for now. Here, come with me and I'll show you the way.
Motherfucker, I got eyes, I can see. And he just leaves without saying a word. Get out of here, dude. I don't need your freaking help. Yeah, that's how money works in this game. Oh man, I'm looking super white, guys. Why didn't you say anything? I think, or am I just that gray? Oh no, I'm not that gray. I know I'm not. Jesus, guys. Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. This is... Maybe it's not as gray as it looks. Maybe I just need to... Let's see. Let's bring this down a little bit. Bring that down a little bit. We can take that up because that's the general color. Alright, let's try that. Well, I guess against the white background, I'm just going to look super, like, liquid paper white right now, so... Yeah, you know, it happens when you're playing Pokemon, especially once the drugs kick in, you know? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. It might be because I have too much light going on. Let me try one thing real quick, guys. Hold on, I'm just curious. Mic's out, right. Sorry, I was just talking crap about the system. Let me just hit this. So it may, my screen may, yeah, that's what I was thinking would happen. Let me see what that looks like real quick. Well, see, that looks fine. All right, hold on. Let me just, this is ridiculous. It's okay. I'm not going to mess with it for much longer after this. I'm just going to be Santa Claus. It happens, you know, we get older, you know. We're going to pick a screen color. Then again, it is kind of... We'll go with the darker color, and then we'll go... Still a little white. It could also be because of the white background, too. Excuse me, too. So... But, what if I do... What does that look like? Hey, that looks not so bad, if I'm seeing that correctly. Albino Vlad. Yeah, thanks for the heads up, guys. Sorry about that, about the sound. And yes, I look like a white boy. I'm not a dirty white boy. That's foreigner. But, alright, enough. We're fine. It doesn't matter. You guys know what I look like. Well, actually, I think... Well, I know Theix knows what I look like. No auto run will not be disabled. Alright, guys. So, I want to lay down some ground rules about this particular playthrough of Pokemon as well. I am going to capture, or try to capture, every single new Pokemon that I find. So whether or not they end up in my party or whether or not I use them, doesn't matter. I am going to try and catch at least one of every Pokemon that I can run into throughout the main course of the game. So, yeah, it looks much better. But anyway, so yeah, so starting here, we're in a snow area, so you can bet we're going to run into some snow types. But let me, and quiet, and not quiet. There we go. A wild snow run appeared. Go, Gibble! Or maybe that's just Vlad talking in the game. Maybe that's just him announcing everything that's happening because he's got like a mental illness. I don't think I'll kill him with one Metal Claw. Even though he is weak to it. Ha! Beautiful. Alright. I don't give a crap about your defensive BS. You know what? I don't really think that I need to get his health any lower. Not for, well, for a level 9. Whatever. We're going to try it and see what happens. Here we go. Vlad used the Pokeball. I am the greatest Pokemon trainer that has ever lived. Period. No question. Gotcha! Snorunt was caught. Yeah, you know what? Headcanon now, that's Vlad just narrating everything that's happening. Gibble gained 91 experience points. I don't know why Vlad sounds like the announcer from a 90s game show, or like a 1970s game show, but I got a poor. Hey, you know what? That's okay. Snorunt's data was added to the Pokedex.
Snorunt, the cave Pokemon. The Snow Hat Pokemon. My bad. In the snow country, certain folklore says a house will prosper if a Snorunt lives there.
Ah, I need to get one of those too then. No, we're not giving a nickname to the captured idiot. I mean, Snorunt. Sorry. But we will put him up at the front of the party. If I can get... There we go. Okay, and I'm not wasting a potion on him. If he passes out, he passes out. It's not that big of a deal. I think you can also catch Vanillite and one other Pokemon. Oh, this includes some of the Pokemon that were ridiculous, by the way, like a literal ice cream cone. It's really dumb. We'll probably run into Klefki too, if I'm being perfectly honest. So, but anyway. Sorry, got quiet again, I know. Alright. A wild Vanillite appeared. We will not be keeping this many poison candy corn. It's molded. Oh no, the other guy. Yeah, gotcha. Oh god, and he only has these attacks too. That's horrible. I really need to get the speed up function figured out so that I can skip through these battles. Give me a few minutes after this battle, guys. I'll save the game and I'll go ahead and try and get my speed up happening so we don't have to sit here and watch all the animations constantly. Oh my god. It's like a Magikarp splash fight. Perfect. That's all I need. Best chance to catch a Pokemon is when their health is in red. A crappy pizza slice? Could be. Those 3 diamond-shaped pepperonis there on the back of his head. Delicious. Snorunt gained 106 experience points. This is also a game that when you catch Pokemon, you can also get experience from catching them as well. So, yeah. Anyway, Vanillite's data was added to the Pokedex.
Vanillite, the fresh snow Pokemon. It feels pleasantly cool when embraced. This Pokemon is treasured by households in warm regions.
Yeah, because they eat it. Maybe, I don't know. Now I have an ice cream cone to go with the pizza. Perfect! It's like my lunch, all the time, if I chose what I ate all the time. I'm just kidding. It wouldn't be that bad. I'm a little bit healthier than that nowadays. No, we will not nickname it because this is not a challenge of any kind. I think there's one more Pokemon available in this grass, but I don't really care about it because I'm pretty sure it's just another snow type. But I do want that item. I'm going to have to control this with the directional pad. Okay, Iceal, which... Oh, by the way, Frozen in this game turns into Frostbite. So, Frozen no longer paralyzes you, basically. Frozen just gives you Frostbite, which is additional damage over time. There are certain parts of certain Pokemon that are delicacies in the anime. It is canon. And the manga, as a matter of fact. So, alright, let me see if I can figure out this this speed up function real quick, because it's gonna make things a whole lot easier. Oh, and I'll also, while I'm thinking about it, I need to turn up the dead zone on my controller too, apparently. Yes. Saving, do not turn off the power. Glad save the game. Yes, he did. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to save this state. And we'll make sure, yep, I do have it on the load. Good. I may save scum if I'm trying to catch a particular Pokemon too. Just saying. Let's see. Video. No, it's not video. It's, we want input. That's what we want. Configure. Special motion up, auto fire, game shark, speed up. Speed up? I think that's what I want. So let me just... Okay. Aha! I am going to turn that volume down, though, so that the sped up... when it does that, it's running at 1,000% normal speed, by the way. So 10 times as fast as it normally would. But there is an option in here that I can turn the volume down while it's speeding up, so that it doesn't get too annoying. Advanced. Default, no. Game Boy, no. Game Boy Advance. Sound filtering, that's not it. It's not going to take me much longer, guys, I assure you. Game Boy Advance. General, speed up turbo. No. Key shortcuts, directories, general. I thought I tried general. Did. Or maybe that was the other emulator that I was using. Had the option to turn the volume down when it was sped up. That might be it. Tools. Sound channels. Okay, yeah, I don't think that I get that option here. So unfortunately, the sped up shit is going to get kind of annoying, sadly. And there's not a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately. I don't think. Yeah. Yep. Not going to be able to change it, guys. I'm sorry. But at least now we can speed up through the Pokemon fights. So, no auto run has not been disabled. Stop it. Kind of like that. And remember, I just got a new gaming computer. It's super fast, so this will absolutely run this game at 1,000% of its normal speed. So, by the way, guys, with the new computer, we have dropped approximately 0 frames in the stream. That's pretty good. My old computer used to drop frames every once in a while on more graphically intense games, but I am not about to let this fight play out. Oh, and also I need to check the options and see if auto or experience share is on. All right, I forgot we can speed this up now. There we go. Level 12, nice. Oh, experience share, good, it is on. Perfect. Okay. That old man up there, we'll have to come back to him, but Route 1, Snowy Mountain Pass, Frozen Heights to the north, Bellin Town to the south. That's all I need to know, thanks, bye. Trainer tip sign. Trainer tips. Open the option menu to enable save prompts and quick HMs. That is absolutely something we need to do. See? Very important. Very important information on some of these signs. So, mission log, Vlad, options or settings or whatever. Okay. L button, auto run, no, registered item 2. That would be useful. Save prompts on, skip cutscenes off, puzzle difficulty easy, autumn item sort by type, sure. And I want to change the frame too. We got our classic, oh my god. By name, by type. Okay, we need to use the direction pad. I like this one because it reminds me of a Nintendo Switch, but there are other options we can change. So we can also battle effects on, shift, item restrictions, no experience. Let's see, all Pokemon in the party gain experience. That's good. That's what I want. Last use ball, after one ball, fast messages we want on. We do want Pokemon types on. Nickname offer off because I'm never ever going to nickname any of my Pokemon. Take wild item. Put a caught Pokemon's item. We will prompt for that. Overworld theme, this is just music related. Audio quality, we can do higher. Ooh. I'm not the only one that heard a difference there, am I? That sounds so much better. Okay. And that's it. We'll confirm those options and we'll save again. Would you like to save the game? Yes. Yes, we will overwrite the save game. It's fine. Sometimes it takes longer than other times to save. It used to be related to how much information, like on the Nintendo DS, it was related to how much information you're trying to save all at once. Also, you guys may notice that this gentleman right here in front of me has an ellipses above his head, and that essentially means that he has a side quest for me. So we're going to talk to him, and we get a cute little cutscene too. Oh man, I just don't know what to do. Every few days, this horrible Pokemon's been coming into my house and stealing my food. I could stop it if I had a Pokemon of my own, but unfortunately I have none. Oh, I just had an idea. Would you be able to... Oh shit! There it is again! It's come to steal more food! by the way, for those that don't recognize that, that is the Ice-type Sandslash that was introduced, I believe, in the game series that came after X and Y, if I'm not mistaken, when they started doing regional Pokemon types. So just throwing that out there for those that don't recognize it.
No, get away from a fridge.
No, I'm not going to do a child intruder blast him. Right? If it were me, I would just turn around and sick gibble on him. Like, I want to catch that thing. So, you know.
I'll stop it from leaving, Father.
Why would you step in front of a wild Pokemon?
Ah! Father, it hurt me.
I'm not saying that word on stream, and if anybody wants me to, you can get fucked.
That's all right, sweetie. Father's not going to let that Pokemon hurt you no more. If you can help me out and get my food back from that Pokemon, I'd be extremely grateful. There might be a little something in it for you as well.
A mysteriously icy Pokemon has been stealing food. Hunt it down and recover what was stolen. Now, wait, are we talking about the Pokemon or the child? Sorry, that might have been a bit overkill. Sorry, I do not encourage violence against anyone in any way, shape, form, or fashion. All right, you didn't have to confirm it. Anyway, all right, let's get the hell out of here. You guys are, I don't know if it's just you two or what, or if there's someone here that's not saying anything, but you guys are blowing up my views right now. I mean, I know it probably doesn't sound much to a professional, but I already have 21 views on this stream, which is more than any of my videos individually would generally get in a year. So, thanks for that, guys. I figured you were. The Pokemon appears to be heading towards Icicle Cave. You guys saw that little cutscene thing that we just got where it showed the Pokemon moving north. This guy will eventually give us a Pokemon egg, but... Oh, wait. Yeah, I was supposed to do voice acting. I'll catch him next time. We'll have to come back to get that egg. I can't remember what's in the egg, though, but I know it's pretty important. You! I mean, excuse me. The hell? That was weird. Hi there, may I help you? Or no. Hi there, may I help you? Wait, you're telling me Professor Log sent you to get his package. Why is his name Professor Log, though? Just thinking about that. But anyway, and I'm getting his package. Anyway, alright. Ignore that. Whoa! I'm just kidding. I thought that guy smelled fishy. Here's the deal, here's the deal, kid. I already gave the package to the man who was just here. But if you want to blame anyone for this mix-up, blame Professor Log. I told him he needed to tell me who he'd be sending, but he just kept saying, "Someone'll get it." You know how he talks, you know, the old fuck. There's nothing I can do for you at this point, but maybe if you chase after that man, you can catch him before he gets too far. Mission objective updated, a hero's journey. Follow the man who stole Professor Log's package. Moving right along. I don't think he gives me the Pokemon yet. We have to come back to town anyway, so we're just going to go up and... you know what? We're going to head by the Pokemon Center for a second, though. Because I need to healeth up my Pokemon. No problem, Nick's girl. Thanks for showing up in the meantime. And if you want, I still plan on going on for a little while. So if you have time, I'll probably still be around. But thanks for showing up, and I appreciate it. Take it easy, and good luck at work. All right. So for anyone who, and when I say anyone, thanks, I'm talking about people who are watching the archive, by the way, in case anyone is. So for anyone who isn't familiar with my channel, Nurse Joy has the same exact voice in every single playthrough that I have ever done. After I started streaming on Twitch like 4 years ago. But anyway, and that voice is... Welcome to our, Pokemon Center. May I heal your, Pokemon for you? Okay then, I'll, take your Pokemon for, a few seconds. Thank you for, waiting. Your Pokemon are at, full health. Stay safe out there. Yeah. So Nurse Joy, and I've never seen one of these characters actually called Nurse Joy, but I just call them Nurse Joy because it's easier. I don't play them like in the anime. So, thank you, I appreciate that. Did you receive the package from the mart? Yes, I did, sir. Were you discreet in doing so? I was, sir. I even ran into one of the two I let escape from the warehouse, but I chose to avoid a confrontation. As far as I'm aware, I was not followed. Good work. I'd say you're back on the road to earning whatever you asked for when you joined us. It was a mechanical leg for my mother, sir. Legs, arms, another head, whatever. As long as this package contains all the goods that we need for the operation, the scientists will build as many limbs as your mother wants. I'm heading north of Frozen Heights to capture the target. Report back to Zeph and inform him of my current status. Yes, sir! Mission objective updated, A Hero's Journey. Search for Marlin and recover Professor Log's package. Anyway. Oh, trainer sign. Trainer tips. Hold B to change the default movement speed. Press L default to toggle auto run. We already knew all that, so sometimes we already know things, sometimes we don't. So, well, some scary-looking fella came along and melted the snow piles blocking the road. I sure was happy and all, but something seemed up with him. If you care, I watched him head north of Frozen Heights. Wonder what he's doing up there. Frozen Heights. We're just gonna go straight north. Oh, hey. Nice. Glad to hear that, Nyx girl. Thanks for sticking around. Being that you're at work, I'm sure you have a dozen other things to do. Cacnea, use cut. I'm not doing Pokemon noises, sorry. Although, in the anime, the Pokemon voices are absolutely voice acted by human people. Or they used to be anyway. I don't know if they've done it with AI or whatever now, but anyway. One with the wind, one with the snow, a heart that is frozen in absolute zero. Now, become the snow that drives the harshest blizzard. Sankrin Fimbulevetter. Descend to me, Articuno. Shadow Warriors, restrain it. Now, Articuno, it's time for you to become ours. If you're wondering how he just captured a legendary bird with what looked like a Pokeball, that get explained soon. The operation was a success. Time to report back to Zeph. You. I recognize you from the lab. I'd have thought your imprisonment, however brief, would have taught you better. Do you just enjoy being locked up, or did someone send you? No, we don't have time to deal with you right now. But regardless, we can't have you pursuing us any further. Grunts! One of you stall him! I think this one is a girl, though. Who do you think you are, huh? Do you think you can just follow us and get away with it? Don't expect any mercy from the shadows. I'm pretty sure this one's a female character, if I recall correctly. I would call that a definitive female form. A definitive female form, just so we're saying. I'm not trying to misgender anybody, but that's what I'm interpreting it as, and I'm the artist in this scenario, so. You are challenged by Shadow Grunt. Shadow Grunt sent out Snow Runt, who was caught in a dark ball, apparently. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it. I have to. Oh. That's fine. I don't care. Because I can still do it with this Pokemon, too. Ha! You defeated the Shadow Grunt. Squeal. I'm not... Sorry, I'm not a pig. You got $288 for winning. Oh, you wanted this package. Here, you can have it. We've taken what we needed from it. Obtain the parcel. Vlad put the parcel in the key items sector. That's cool. That's fine. That's view time for me. I don't care. You'd be smart not to follow us again. I don't have cut yet, so I can't do that. We're going to stop by Mom's place real quick. And we're going to heal up, and then we're going to let Professor Log know that he shouldn't have sent a fucking 15-year-old out on an errand like that.
Vlad, you should take a quick...
Uno momentito. Okay.
Vlad, you should take a quick rest.
It's really hard to do.
Oh, good. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now.
I hit puberty like fucking 20 years ago, so give me a damn break, alright? Alright. Moving right along. I said moving right along. Guys, hey, so in every single Pokemon, here's a cool little factoid for you. This is why I like this is why I like Skelly, the artist that made this game, because in every single main entry Pokemon game that has been released to date, there is always one person that you can find in the first town, usually, that mentions something about technology. They're all like, hey, technology is great. You can now trade like in Pokemon Red, he said, isn't technology amazing? You can now trade Pokemon with a friend of yours via link cable, or something like that. But that was like 90s Pokemon, right? So this guy is going to talk to us as well. I think this game was quote-unquote released in 2016. So let's see what era of technology he's blushing over.
Technology is amazing. You can play ROM hacks with the in-game clock on almost any device.
I took some creative liberties with that one. Fuck off. It's my playthrough. If you don't like it, leave.
Oh, Vlad, you've returned with my pack.
Can we please stop calling it a package?
Oh, Vlad, you've returned with my parcel.
Vlad delivered the parcel.
Now let me check if they said what they were supposed to. New research equipment, check. The latest in Pokemon science, check. Where are the Master Balls? Did you open this? Did you open this package and take anything from it, Vlad? Oh, I see. You recovered my package from some. You recovered my parcel from some thugs, and they must have taken the Master Balls. What? You saw them use one to capture Articuno? If I'm correct, we could be in grave danger. I have one more errand for you to run, Vlad.
Of freaking course he does. It's all errands all the time with this old fuck.
An old friend of mine lives in Dresco Town.
The town that I haven't made it through yet.
He has a vast knowledge of Borean history. I need you to tell him everything that has transpired thus far. I have a theory about what is going on, but I need him to confirm it. You have your own Pokemon now, so this shouldn't be too difficult. You can get to Dresco Town by going through Icicle Cave.
Which is where we need to go to get that snow Pokemon anyway.
Oh, silly me. How can I expect you to find Icicle Cave if you don't know the way? This town map should aid you immensely.
A very convenient map that can be viewed anytime. It even shows your present location. Vlad put the town map in the key items sector.
Now, let's take a look at the town map, shall we?
Let's not and say we did. Alright, cool.
Did you notice the yellow X over Dresco Town?
For the sake of this conversation, yes.
That marker will automatically move when you have a new destination. And you know what? Now that you have your own mission log, allow me to record my request from earlier. First, you should aim to see every Pokemon in the Boreas Pokedex. Or as it's more commonly known, the West Boreas Pokedex. Pokemon that only appear in East Boreas are pardon me, I'm an old man. In East Boreas are conspicuously left out.
New mission, the West Boreas Pokedex. It's a daunting task. See all Pokemon in West Boreas and return back to Professor Log.
Once you've completed that task, aim to capture every Pokemon listed in the Pokedex. Ho ho ho!
Fucking Santa Claus.
As they used to say...
New mission, the National Pokedex. As they used to say, you gotta catch 'em all. Travel around and capture every Pokemon you can. That's, I are deceased. So that is so what I'm trying to kind of go for is the announcer voice from the guy in the 90s who was advertising all the kids' toys on like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and shit. So the guy that always got me really hyped up to grab my parents' credit card. Yeah, that guy. But anyway.
Additionally,
fucking more shit, this guy.
Additionally, my younger sister, Natasha...
Why does it have to be the Log family? Why? Why? Oh, God. Here we go.
Additionally, my younger sister, Natasha Log, lives in Blizzard City. If you ever meet her, she can upgrade your Pokedex and make it easier for you to encounter Pokemon you're looking for. Oh, my memory seems to be...
Oh, my God.
Oh, my memory seems to be going. I have one more thing to give you. Please, the next time you see Thaix, give him this Pokedex.
Obtain the package. A package containing a Pokedex for your rival. Vlad put the package in the key items sector.
He's been rather cold to me ever since he arrived here, but he seems to get along fine with you. I'm sure if you give him the Pokedex, he'll be willing to assist you.
Mission objective updated. A hero's journey. Go to Icicle Cave and deliver Thaix's Pokedex to him. Would you like to save the game? Yes. Vlad, put the key items in the trash. Exactly, someone gets it. There is already a save file. Is it okay to overwrite it? Yes. Always. Most of the time. Like 99% of the time. It's okay. Oh, fuck.
Please visit my friend in Dresco Town, Vlad. I'm counting on you.
Again, maybe you should not be hinging all of your research on a 15-year-old. Just saying, man. You're older than piss, so you gotta be old enough to realize that you should not put important things in the hands of 15-year-olds. Anyway, moving right along. We now have to go to Icicle Cave. I'm just kidding, guy. I love this game. I'm not even gonna front. I absolutely love it. We're gonna give Pokemon the opportunity to jump out, but if they don't, it's fine. We'll catch more in Icicle Cave. Alright, fuck off, buddy. Thank God for high speed. Snowrun gained 56 experience points. 57 experience points. Pardon me, I have dyslexia. But I just call it the sexia. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry about the sound, guys. I can't do anything about it right now. I guess I was using another emulator, but I was using another emulator called MGBA that allowed me to basically turn the volume down when I would speed up like that. And I'm sorry I don't have that option here. I know it's annoying. Snowrunt grew to level 10. Congratulations, you're almost useful. Snowrunt learned Ice Shard. The rest of your team gained experience due to the experience share. That old man teaches us how to fucking catch Pokemon, which I've been doing it for like 20 years now or more, so I don't need help, but thank you. Alright, Icicle Cave. That guy is going to come talk to us here in a few minutes. A lot of ice types in the early game in this game. Oh boy, the most undervalued Pokemon of all time. Mostly because you run into about 17,000 of them in Mount Moon in Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal. Anyway. Ooh, this might kill him, but if it does, you know what? That's fine. Do I have any other damaging moves? I don't. I think I can catch a level 10 Zubat with the Pokeball, I think. We need to go back to the other town to get more Pokeballs, though. Hey, gotcha, Zubat was caught. Snowrun gained 96 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points due to the experience share. Zubat's data was added to the Pokedex.
Zubat, the bat Pokemon. It has no eyes. Instead, it relies on its ultrasonic cries for echolocation to flit about in darkness.
And he's just going right into my bag. This will become relevant later. How many Pokeballs do I have left? Like 3? 2? 2. Sure. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue on. Oh my god, I've already...
Would you look at that? Who could have predicted there would be a hidden section of Icicle Cave?
If it had not been for that Sandslash's sloppy digging, this place may have remained hidden for far longer. But now that it's accessible, I was able to discover another one of the ancient relics. This tablet that's here, there are several similar around Boreas. On each is text in an ancient dialect long since forgotten. However, after many years of studying the language, I've created a device capable of translating the text. It's Braille, guys. Just saying, it's Braille. It's literally Braille. So if anyone here reads Braille without the bumps, you should be able to translate this. In fact, if you're willing to assist me in uncovering the secrets of these stone walls, I'll be willing to share it with you. Sure. Wonderful. This is the device you'll need to read the text on these tablets. Obtain the Braille Converter, a device used to read an ancient dialect known as Braille. It has not been spoken in over 1,000 years. Vlad put the Braille converter in the key items sector. With the Braille converter in hand, you'll be able to translate the ancient dialect if you so desire. In fact, it may be advantageous for you to discover what is hidden behind these tablets. Once you've solved a riddle on each of the tablets in Boreas, come see me, and I'll reward you for your efforts. New mission, Am I Blind? Uncover the secrets behind the mysterious stone tablets, remaining 9. Alright, anyway, moving right along. Once again, you guys are blowing up my views, and I appreciate it. We're sitting at 32 views right now. I know that's not all consecutive, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you guys very much for showing up. I'm gonna steal your babies. I'm gonna catch one of them. I'm not doing Pokemon sounds. The Wild Sandslash appeared. Go Snorunt. Or, how about a better option? We cannot catch this one, unfortunately. Sadly, we cannot catch this Pokemon. Oh, snap. That's not good. We might not even survive this Pokemon, guys. Oh, man. Not looking good. Oh, because it's got bide. That's not great. This is going to suck. I might actually have to redo this fight, guys. Sorry. Oh, man. This is really going to suck. Alright. Storing energy, used Astonish. This is not looking good right now. So we're probably going to have to redo this fight, guys. I came into it way too strong. You know what I mean? And I did lose some money. Vlad scurried back home, protecting the exhausted and fainted Pokemon from further harm. Because I'm a hero. Oh, God. Un momentito, everyone. No, PC, actually, you do not need to restart right now. You can get fucked. I'm busy. So, guys, if the stream... I told it not to, but if the stream cuts out randomly, it means my computer, like an asshole, decided to restart, although I am scheduling it for... Let's see, we'll schedule it for... I mean, I'll just do it as soon as I get done with... this stream. I'll redo it, but where'd my audio go? Oh, there's no music in Mom's house?
It sounds like you had quite an experience. Maybe you should take a quick rest.
Yeah, maybe so, Mom.
Oh, good. You and your Pokemon are looking much better. If your Pokemon's HP is low, try healing up at a Pokemon Center. I think the closest one to here is in Bellintown.
Shut up, Mom! I know. I'm 15. I'm a man. I got this, okay?
It's never a bad idea to be prepared for the worst. Make me proud, honey. Take care.
Fuck off, Mom. Jeez. Not my mom in real life, by the way. I love her very much. This is Vlad's mom in the game. I love my mom very much in real life, and I would never say such things to her. Whee! I'm going straight to Bellintown. We're gonna pick up some Pokeballs. I was way unprepared for that fight, unfortunately. I think the last time I played this game, I actually took some time specifically to train up my Pokemon, and I might do that this time too. I may give myself a break from the voice acting and whatnot. And oh, by the way, thanks for letting that asshole get away earlier. You just set off a series of dark events. Thanks, jerk. Anyway, we're gonna grab, how many do I have? I have 2 in my cube. Let's get an additional 18, which gives us a total of 20. We'll get 1 Premier Ball with that. Yep. If we had about 20, we would get 2, but it would also take basically all my money. If anything recent has been anything to go by, I'm going to go ahead and buy a potion too. I know I already have one in the bag, and I probably could have used it in that last fight, but whatever. No, I don't want to buy. Get out of my face. Is there anything else Is there anything else I can do? Please come again. No, I'm good. You guys lost my package and caused me to go on this stupid quest. I wouldn't... Sorry, now what I was gonna say is that I will never patronize your store ever again. Are you gonna give me the egg yet, old man?
Hello there. By any chance, would you like to have a stunky? I hatched it from an egg and have no way to train it.
Sure, I'll take a stunky. I need more Pokemon, so... And it'll give me another opportunity to save, so... Saving, don't turn off the power. Vlad saved the game and received a skunky. A stunky. It has the bashful nature. Yes, this Pokemon is literally just a skunk. Pretty much. So, again, this is including Pokemon from the weird time when they were just calling animals and keychains and shit Pokemon. So...
That statue over there is one of the legendary Pokemon Articuno. It was built from scratch by none other than my father himself. In fact, I'll have you know that he travels around Boreas building statues like this one in many different towns. My father is so cool, but still not as cool as the weather here.
Ha 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 ha. Alright, that was lame as fuck, lady. Alright. Alright, I thought one of these guys had a quest, but maybe not. We're gonna go to the Pokemon Center as well. I think we're still technically all healed up, but better safe than sorry, you know?
Have you taken a moment to check out the local facilities? The Pokemon Center heals your Pokemon for free, and the Pokemon sells useful items for trainers. In most other towns, the 2 buildings are distinguished, or can be distinguished, by their unique red and blue colors.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Going to the Pokemon Center? Yeah, absolutely I am. I don't know why, but apparently there's a sign over there that I can't see. Whatever. Oh, the voice. Hello and welcome to our Pokemon Center. May I heal your Pokemon for you? Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Thank you for waiting. Your Pokemon are full health. Stay safe out there. I am both ashamed and astonished at the same time. Better yet, I'm ashamed and I'm unapologetic at the same time. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to take a few minutes here. I'm going to cover my camera, turn off my microphone, and I'm probably going to go ahead and mute the game as well, because I think that it's going to get annoying, but I'm going to do a little bit of training real quick, give my voice a little rest for a second, and go off camera for a few minutes. But I'm still going to be here and still be playing, so we'll be right back in just a few moments. You guys take it easy, and I will be right back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot. Sorry everyone, I closed out the wrong thing. I've actually been doing training for a couple of minutes and I've caught a whole shit ton of Pokemon. I'm actually really sad about that. I realized that I changed the wrong thing. So anyway, so yeah, I caught a bunch of a bunch of extra Pokemon here, and I also just sent a Makahita to the party. I didn't realize that that I canceled the wrong thing. So sorry about that, guys. Anyway, still gonna rest a little bit, but we're gonna keep moving. Plus, I'm gonna go check on my dogs here in just a minute. So I'll leave you with this beautiful music, which is royalty free, and it is actually something I want to make note of. Boom. Okay, so that is way too big. Game, come on. Or not game, but system. Anytime I use this music, I have to give this guy credit for it, so I'll put it up. No, that's where my face cam usually is. We'll put it right there for now. So anyway, this guy's on YouTube. He's where I'm getting the music from. It's awesome. And it's also royalty free, so I can use it without worrying about copyright. Anyway, guys, I'm still going to appear off my camera for a few minutes, and I'll be right back. I don't need that many ice types. By the way, guys, I think moving forward, I'm going to take a break in each, not like a long break like this one, but a break similar to this in areas moving forward to try and catch all the Pokemon that will spawn within maybe 30 or 40 tries. That's why I'm speeding it up as well, so because otherwise it'd take forever. But anyway, just want to keep you guys updated. I'll be right back, I promise. Alright guys, sorry about that. Just wanted to check on the doggos and whatnot, but I think we're leveled up enough now that where we can probably take down that Sand Slash with very little to no problem. We're stocked up on Pokeballs. I'm feeling a lot better than I was because I haven't done this in a while. I need to take a little bit of a longer break, but if I am able to continue regularly, then those breaks will become fewer and farther between. So I'm going to put my fighter out front because Sand Slash, I believe, in this game is still a ground type. This is just one of the ice type Sand Slashes as well from not Sword and Shield, the one before it. I don't know. Anyway, it's a regional variant is all it is. It's still just a Sand Slash, but it does have the ice type instead of the normal type, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, ooh, fighter versus fighter. How's this gonna go? I'm a little bit stronger than him, but I'm a fighter too, so I think this move would make him flinch. So, oh fuck! Wow, damn. I should probably not speed that up so often anymore. All right, first of all, fuck you, buddy. Nah, you son of a bitch. Alright, let me just try this, because I get a little bit of health back every time. There we go. Alright, moving right along. Didn't have to walk that far out. Just realized. Alright, now we will go fight the Sand Slash. The Sand Slash is going to be here looking at us like, sup, bitch? You're back for more? Sup, you want me to knock you down like I did last time? Sup? Knock a few bucks, son. Let's go. That's how the Sand Slash is looking at me. Like, what up, dude? What you doing? Didn't I just kick your ass like 10 minutes ago? Yes, you did. But you know what? You're not going to do it this time. Mr. Level 12. First of all, I'm generally not a defensive player like that. I generally don't use defensive moves. I would really love to have my fighting type Pokemon right now. That'd be great. But it's okay. Luckily, this Sand Slash is ice type, and I have access to a fire move now. So, good. Good. Alright, I've had enough of this. Snapped out of confusion. Fucking useless ass move. Bye. I can't catch that one, unfortunately. I've tried. But I can catch one of his babies. Or her babies. Their babies. I didn't notice if it was a male or female. Sorry. Gibble gained 251. Gibble grew to level 17. Which is awesome, because I'm pretty sure the rest of your team gained experience due to the experience share. Roggenrola grew to level 11. Also, I may mispronounce some of these Pokemon names as well, but let's all keep in mind that they're all made up to begin with, so okay. Nah, dude, you'd be passed out. You couldn't move. Aha! I cornered you. Oh, yeah, you cornered him. Yeah. After that battle, you're too weak to escape. Now return the food you stole. Huh? What's this? What's that noise? Classic gamers, remember? Anyway, have you been stealing my food for your friends and family? That cry. I've heard it somewhere before. You must be one of them rare ice-type Sand Slash that live up here. You can't recognize that as a Sand Slash, dude? How long have you lived in the Pokemon universe? Anyway, had the Pokemon Ranger stop coming to feed you? Now that I mention it, I ain't seen them around in a while. Then I was right. You've been hungry because your food supply stopped coming. Let me make you a deal then, Sand Slash. If you become my Pokemon and help me make an income through battling, I'll support you, your friends, and your family through the money we make. Does that work for you? Then it's settled. Let's go. Or let's go. Thanks for helping track down the food thief. As promised, here's your little something. Obtained a TM56, which is a defensive move, which is useless. It contains hone claws. The user sharpens its claws to raise its attack and accuracy. Vlad put the TM56 in the TM case. That TM contains hone claws. If you plan on challenging the dress code gym, it'll help you a lot. It's very foggy and hard to see in there. Yeah, we'll get to that here in a little bit. Missions completed 1. Mission complete, the food thief. I should probably do that in the other order next time. Would you like to save the game? Yes. There is already a save file. Is it okay to overwrite it? Yes. Saving, don't turn off the power. Don't touch that dial. Now I'm going to catch one of his babies. Probably. Yay. It actually worked. It didn't work that much, though. It's okay. Flying is not great against ground, though. And rollout is a ground type move, so... Still using that move, huh? Oh, I forgot I said I was going to catch him, didn't I? Alright. My mistake. It's fine. So I just killed one of his babies. Oops. Sorry. No, the baby, it's just knocked out. It's fine. A level 8, really? God, Zubat sucks so much. Okay, so this is the Frostbite condition. Veteran Pokemon players will remember that in the original Pokemon games, the condition was called Frozen, and it essentially paralyzed your Pokemon until you used an Ice Heal on it. That is until we got Pokemon with abilities like Warm Body and stuff like that that melt ice or whatever. But yeah, so Frostbite, on the other hand, doesn't actually hurt it does not freeze the Pokemon. What it does is it literally gives them Frostbite. So what happens, or what ends up happening, is that they get Frostbite on a particular part of their body, and it does regular damage to them until it's healed. So you gotta take them to a Pokemon Center to get them healed up from it. I think you can also use an Ice Heal, but Pokemon Centers just make more sense in my head. Alright, now how can I hit this guy without hitting him? Well, see, but the thing about Fury Swipes not being as strong against him is, first of all, I'm leveled above him, and second of all, it attacks multiple times. So, we're going to try Feint. Oh, wow, that didn't do shit. Okay, let's keep doing that for a minute then. There we go. Alright, whatever, he's level 8. I don't care. I just want it. Ta-da! Gotcha! Sandshrew was caught. Zubat gained 66 experience points and grew to level 14. Stunky gained 66 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points. Sandshrew's data was added to the Pokedex.
Sandshrew, the mouse Pokemon. It lives on snowy mountains. Its steel shell is very hard, so much so it can't roll its body up into a ball.
And yet it can use rollout. I call shenanigans. That's fine. So it's actually steel ice, I believe, is the typing of the Sandshrew. So now that we've caught one, we don't really need to go and do anything else, but I am going to take Zubat to the Pokemon Center and trade him out, even though I have, because Makahita's knocked out too, and I want him to get experience because you need a good fighting type on your team in this game. So we're going to run him back to the Pokemon Center real quick, and then we will continue forward with the actual story of the game, guys. I know, something we haven't done in a while. It's amazing. So, but the good news is that you guys get to hear the Nurse Joy voice again.
Hello and welcome to our Pokemon Center. May I heal your Pokemon for you? Okay then, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Thank you for waiting. Your Pokemon are at full health, so please stay safe out there. Do I want that Sandshrew? He knows Powder Snow right now. Let's see. I mean, I know I have an Ice type in Snow Run, but I'm actually not a huge fan of Snow Run. I
like Sandshrew a lot better. So you know what? I think we will swap Snorunt out for Sandshrew. Because I want him to be a Sandslash as well, because he will also turn into an Ice-type Sandslash, which is amazing. So, Pokemon's blah blah blah, we're going to move Pokemon, because it's easier than going through the withdrawal deposit service. Because we can just go up. Well, we're going to go back down so that we're on the right box. We're going to go to Pokemon, we're going to grab this little dude, and then we're going to put him back out here. Ta-da! And I'm pretty sure he would have healed up from our fight, right? Yeah. We'll put him at the... We'll put him at... We won't start with him until he gets leveled up a little bit better. We'll do it that way. 35 views, guys. Thank you guys very much for that. I appreciate it. I know that it's not... Again, it's not a whole lot in the perspective of some of the more seasoned and more veteran YouTubers, but to me and my little 126 subscribers, I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. Make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. A wild Spheal appeared. Go Makuhita. Oh good. Arm thrust is something he's weakened to. We don't need to hit him with arm thrust again. Why am I not using Fake Out? But it failed. Oh, it's because I'm not going first. Whatever, get the hell out of here. We don't need you. I will... Do I want to use one of my potions for him? How many do I have? I have 2. I do have more money now. Sure, why not? I want him to get trained up anyway, so... Anyway, moving on. Icicle Cave, 3rd floor. Makuhita, nothing special. No offense, buddy. So we'll swap him out. And we'll hit him with a Fire Fang. There we go. Force Palm, absolutely. Yes, please. Get rid of that Sand Attack. We don't need that shit. I believe Makuhita evolves at level 30, if I'm not mistaken. So we got a good little ways to go, but... Alright, let's see. Trainer tips. Pokemon can gain experience points by battling other Pokemon. Experience points help them grow stronger, and your Pokemon still get experience points even if you catch a Pokemon you're battling against. But keep in mind, if your Pokemon level up too much, other trainers will get stronger as well. In order to prevent issues from arising due to over-leveling such as increased difficulty, a hard level cap may be enabled from the options menu by setting the experience gain to capped experience share. Which we're not going to do. However, I do want to examine this. Okay, good. There's nothing there. I want to examine this one. Nothing there. This is the kid that talks about his shorts. Once again, veteran Pokemon players will know that there's always a kid close to the beginning of the game in red, blue, yellow, and green. He was just on the other side of Pewter City when you're on your way to Mount Moon, and he's all about the shorts. He's a youngster, and he loves living that short life, so this is that kid's representation in this game, if I recall correctly. Prepare to face the unbeatable power of my shorts! Eat my shorts. You were challenged by Youngster Dawn. Youngster Dawn sent out Snorunt. Go Makuhita. Alright, we're going to move Force Palm over to Focus Energy. I try to keep my stuff as organized as possible. My girlfriend will tell you I'm actually a pretty organized person most of the time. She was looking at my phone the other day because she was looking up something on Google or something like that, and she noticed that all of my different apps are in different folders, different folders that organize them by what they do. So, and I only have one home screen too. Roggenrola grew to level 12. Roggenrola is trying to learn Mud Slap, but Roggenrola can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete a move to make room for Mud Slap, whatever. Yes, please, because I like ground type moves. And plus, we don't really need Sand Attack. Youngster Dawn is about to use Roggenrola. Will Vlad change Pokemon? No, he will not. I just realized I can move my face over a little bit. Oh, no, I can't. I can do this, though. Take up a little bit less of the screen. Not quite like that. I meant to do that. Sorry, this is a live stream and I haven't live streamed in a while, so I may change things up on the fly. You're here enjoying my channel, so thanks for putting up with me and all my nonsense. Alright, arm thrust. Oh man, I didn't even notice if my rock and roll had weak armor. I don't really care about the speed boost. I'd rather not drop my defense every single time I get hit, so. Stunky grew to level 14, and you defeated Youngster Dawn.
My shorts! They failed me!
You got $128 from this 8-year-old kid. You basically beat him up and took his lunch money. Nice. Anyway. Okay, there is a puzzle here. And that's the solution. Vlad found one escape rope. It's a long, durable rope. You can use it to escape instantly from a cave or a dungeon. Vlad put the escape rope in the items sector. Alright, and now I believe we can go here and then down, and that just, yeah, that takes us where we need to go. I think this is one of the kids as well from one of the earlier games, like their representation. Oh, it's a female picnicker.
Look at my cute Pokemon!
You were challenged by Picnicker Kelly. Picnicker Kelly set out Vanillite. Go Makuhita. Bye. Oh yeah, your Pokemon are real cute and everything. No, actually, I don't want to change, even though technically I'm weak to Psychic. Or maybe I'm not. Whatever, Arm Thrust. What are you learning? Excuse me? That's my move. You can catch these hands, though. Makuhita gained 66 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points because of the level share. Experience share. Sandshrew grew to level 9. Sandshrew is trying to learn Rollout, but Sandshrew can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete a rune to make room for Rollout. Delete a move to make room for Rollout. Yes, please. Take 2. Consider curls up to Wii. Ally parts protected by this prevents stat reductions. More useful than defense curl, I think, but not by much. 1, 2, and 3, and poof, Sandshrew forgot defense curl and learned Rollout. Rollout. You defeated Picnicker Kelly.
My Pokemon will always remain cute!
Vlad got 100. You beat up this picnicker and took her lunch money as well. You're a horrible person. Oh, good. That's exactly what I was looking for. Hello, Chansey. Thank you for the heals. And this is a trainer sign that we need to read. Oh, hold on. It's telling us about the Chansey, but... Trainer tips. If you talk to this Chansey, your Pokemon will be fully healed. Whenever you lose a battle, you'll be returned to this point as well. Which, if, you know, how we've been going so far is any indication. I'm gonna do something real quick. Awesome. Okay. Just making sure everything is still staying updated. So, later on we can get Rock Climb. That allows us to climb up the side of this rock, but can't do anything with it now. I'm gonna fight this guy too because his feet are cold. It's so cold in this cave. My toes are freezing. Hiya! This dude is angry about it, man. You're challenged by Black Belt Ron. Black Belt Ron sent out Makuhita. Go Makuhita. What a hell of a matchup. Not really wanting to use Fighting type against Fighting type. So, trying to think of what I have that's better than Fighting. I think Poison might be strong against Fighting, but I could be wrong. We'll find out. Stunky's accuracy was not lowered. Fuck off, you yellow asshole. Alright. Yeah, we'll try it. Acid Spray. I don't think... I get a same type advantage for using it, but not bad. In my experience, most poison Pokemon are actually not really that great, but I like Acid Spray. And just to show you that we can do multiple things, Now you smell like burnt ass. Because I don't know if you guys caught it or not, but that acid spray move was basically a skunk's like spraying you. So, the opposing Makuhita fainted. My Makuhita gained 51 experience points. Stunky gained 46 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Black Belt Ron is about to use Scraggy. Will Vlad change Pokemon? No, he will not. Black Belt Ron sent out Scraggy. Like Zoink Scoob? Let's see here. Let's just do acid spray. Stunky used acid spray. 36 views, guys. You guys keep those views going up. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You flatter me, I'm sure. Stunky used Flame Burst. Scraggy was defeated. The opposing Scraggy fainted. Stunky gained 71 experience points. Whoa, dude. He took almost no experience from 71 experience points. Wow. This guy's going to take forever to level up. If my toes were warmer, I would have crushed you. You got $256 for winning. I think that's all it's out here. Except maybe an item, yeah. Always check stuff like that if it looks out of place. Always. Alright, Chansey. Thank you, thank you. Bye! This guy's gonna ask me about Thick Fat. I've played this a couple of times. Snow guy. Snow skier guy. What's a snow skier sound like? I haven't been living in Colorado long enough to know. Shaw, dude. Do you know about, like, Thick Fat? Kind of more of a surfer, but what is a skier except for a surfer in cold places? You were challenged by Skier George. Skier George sent out Sfeel. Go Makuhita, who is also about to level up. Oh, and he's weak to me to my attacks. Awesome. Fuck him up. Pop. That's probably not gonna kill him. I should have used Force Palm. Ooh, maybe. Nice. It's super effective. The opposing Sfeel fainted. Hit 3 times. Makuhita gained 96 experience points and leveled up to level 14. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Skier George is about to use Bergmite. Will Vlad change Pokemon? Yes, it will, actually. Because I want to use a fire type on him. Oh, my eye. It itches. I don't like it. Skier George sent out Bergmite. Sucks to be Bergmite. Bye. Oh, wow. It's super effective, but the opposing Bergmite used Harden. A lot of innuendos in this game. No, just wait until we get to the first gym. He's a little friendly. You'll see what I mean. Not in a creepy way. Sorry, not in a creepy way. I should specify, not in a creepy way. You'll see. And I have the perfect voice for him already. Fuck off, Bergmite. Shouldn't have taken 2 hits to kill you. The rest of your team gained experience thanks to the experience share. Roggenrola grew to level 13. I used to pronounce it Roggenrola for some reason. I know that 2 G's next to each other make the G sound in the middle of a word. I was hooked on phonics at one point in time. Like I bet you do. You got $320 for winning. Let's grab this. Vlad found 1 Pokeball. He put the Pokeball in the Pokeball sector. Still thinking this guy is just like he's just narrating everything that happens as it happens. That's what I think he's doing. Let me check something real quick, guys. Okay, I still got a little bit of time. So I'll probably get off in about 30 minutes or so, guys. But we'll see how it goes. I just have something I got to do in 30 minutes, and it may kind of put a hamper on things, but that's okay. We'll see. Sandshrew grew to level 10. Okay, something's got to be done about this. This is nonsense. Guess it's been a while since I've done this. I'm getting all teary-eyed. I'm just kidding. I think I got like allergies or something going on. It sucks. All right, moving on. Moving on. And now we're gonna run into Thaix again. After we kill this, defeat this Zubat. Problem is, fighting is not so good against flying. Yeah, so only because I hit. I think you can only use it at the beginning of the turn, if I'm not mistaken. Contact power. So does it? Oh well, that. Whatever. It's fine. I can't believe the Zubat might be about to kill me. I don't care. It's fine. All right. So right below here is where our rival is going to attempt to stop us. But luckily for us, he only has a few Pokemon. I think Makuhita can take a few more hits. Vlad, fancy meeting you here. Figured you'd be out running one of Log's errands or something. Oh, you are? Typical. He's such a cheapskate. Can't do anything himself. What's that? Log gave you something for me? Vlad handed the Pokedex over to Thaix. Oh, great. Now I'm never gonna get Log's voice out of my head. But, thanks, I guess. He asked you to fill this out, didn't he? Well, if that's the case, hopefully you caught some good Pokemon to fill its pages, right? Let's battle. I want to see if you've gotten any stronger since last time. Love the music. You are challenged by rival Thaix. Not really a rival, but whatever. I'm just kidding. Thaix sent out Swinub. Go Makuhita. Alright, Makuhita, let's get this over with, shall we? The opposing Swinub used Power Snow. Don't freeze me, bro. Okay. It's about what I was expecting. Makuhita gained 86 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points. Rival Thaix is about to use Larvitar, his only other Pokemon. Will Vlad change Pokemon? Yes, I will, as a matter of fact. Because Metal Claw is still effective against him. Rival Thaix sent out Larvitar. Ooh, too bad, so sad, brother. Gible used Metal Claw. It tore the Larvitar to shreds because it was super effective. Oh no, now my speed's gonna go down. That's fine. What's that? Gible gained 127 experience points. Wait for it. Gible grew to level 18. Gible is trying to learn Sand Tomb, but Gible can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete a move to make room for Sand Tomb. Let me see what Sand Tomb does. The foe is trapped inside a painful sandstorm for 2 to 5 turns. A 5-turn sandstorm that damages all types except rock, ground, and steel. It is a ground type, so I think I will get rid of Tackle for it. You will forgot Tackle and learn Sand Tomb. The rest of your team gained experience thanks to the experience share. Makuhita grew to level 15. You defeated rival Thaix. Ha! If I'd have known you could catch Pokemon like those, I'd have started much sooner. You got $520 for winning. Okay, fine. I guess I can help fill this thing out. If it's gonna help me get a bit stronger, I'll take it. And when I find my parents, they won't even recognize me for all my power. Oh, right. I guess as thanks for giving this to me, you can have these. Vlad obtained the safety goggles. These goggles protect the holder from both weather-related damage and powder. Vlad put the safety goggles in the items sector. Have you considered taking on the gym challenge, Vlad? Just like in my home region of Hoenn, there are 8 gyms in Boreas. If you can beat all of them, you'll be hailed as a powerful trainer. I started my challenge already, but I've had a tough time in Dresco Town. The gym leader there kept using poison powder on my Pokemon, so I searched for a way to prevent them from getting poisoned. Fortunately, I found these safety goggles, so he didn't stand a chance after that. Good luck, Vlad. Next time, the battle won't go the same way as this one. I love your confidence, but you're wrong. I promise you that. Alright. Mission objective updated, a hero's journey. Challenge the Dresco Town Gym. Oh, we will. We will. This kid wants a challenge too.
My Pokemon? Well, they're like in the top 1% of all Pokemon.
I know this kid's like way younger than I made him sound, but keep it going, guys. 37 views. I like it. Very much appreciated. It's been a long time. It's kind of a warm welcome back. And if anyone feels like chatting, please feel free. Anyway, you were challenged by Youngster Joey. Youngster Joey sent out Rattata. Go Makuhita. What will Makuhita do first? Well, first of all, he's going to completely fuck this Rattata's day up with a move that he is very weak against, that hits multiple times. Boom. Boom! A critical hit, and it was super effective. That Rattata is dead. My Makuhita just walked up to him and went... That was it. Makuhita gained 71 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points with the experience share. Youngster Joey is about to use Sentret. Will Vlad change Pokemon? Sentret's also normal type, so no. Don't worry about what's way too big, NickSkirl92. I'm sure Nick would appreciate hearing you talk like that. I'm just kidding. Just talk however you want, I don't care. Hey, if he's not here. Anyway. No, again, I love my girlfriend very much. I'm not gonna do it. But anyway. The opposing Sentret used Quick Attack. Makuhita used Arm Thrust and completely broke his spine. It's super effective. The opposing Sentret is probably dead. 2 times. Have you guys seen the picture? It's it's either Red from the Pokemon manga. It's like a super stylized, cartoony version of him, and it's him using, I believe, a Hitmonlee, if I'm not mistaken. And he uses his Hitmonlee is like level 70 something or something like that, and they're fighting like a level 3 Rattata. So Hitmonlee, bam, does the first kick, and Rattata falls over, like knocked out because he ran out of experience points health points because he was so weak. And it pans back to Hitmonlee looking back at the trainer, and he's got this real serious look on his face, and he goes, "I said double kick." And he's like threatening the Hitmonchan, and by this point the Rattata's completely messed up, and the Hitmonlee starts crying as it fades to black on the next panel. It's hilarious. If I find it later, I'll show it to you guys. Makuhita gained 61 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Sandshrew grew to level 11. You defeated Youngster Joey. Fuck off, kid.
Top 1%, top 2%, who really cares?
You got a $160 for winning. Is this another trainer sign? Yes, it is. Not one we've read yet. Trainer tips. Any Pokemon that participates in battle receives full experience points. If the experience share is enabled in the options menu, any Pokemon that didn't participate will still receive a portion of the experience points earned in that battle. And I believe... Alright, we got another puzzle here, and the easiest way to do it is like this. Simple enough. And this should be the exit, I believe. Cutscene. Alright, grunts. For our next operation, we'll be heading to Cinder Volcano and ensuring Ivory obtains her target. Yes, sir! I will tolerate no screw-ups. Last time we were followed, and I can't have that happening again. Can't have that happen would technically be the... Anyway, we don't have the luxury of dealing with unwanted trainers right now. Keep a low profile at all costs, and no matter what, do not get noticed. Do I make myself clear? Yes, sir! Move out! Oh, God, I don't know if you guys could hear that or not, but it hurt. This is basically a Nurse Joy, I believe, so... You, like, came down from the mountain? Oh my god, you must be, like, so exhausted. Let me, like, take care of your Pokemon for you. If you're in a hurry, the Psychic over there can teleport you to Dresco Town. Literally teleport you to Dresco Town, the next town over. It's wild, man. even if you decide to take him up on his offer, it's like never a bad idea to be fully healed. And the Porygon we can use to change Pokemon out. Would you like to save the game? Yes, it would. There's already a save file. Is it okay to overwrite it? Yes. Saving, do not turn off the power. Which reminds me, we should probably also make a save state. We'll put it right here. Save state. Ba-boom. Now, just to ensure... Perfect. Okay, good. It works. Alrighty, we are not actually going to take the Psychic up on his offer because we want to fight the Pokemon in this area. We can always return to that nurse if we get a little worn down before we get to Dresco Town to be able to revive our restore our Pokemon. Sorry. Patrat appeared. A wild Patrat appeared. Go Makuhita. Which sucks because Makuhita is fighting and he is not his normal. But I said I was going to try and catch every Pokemon, so... Alright, he flinched. Can I do it again? No, I cannot. Okay, I think it can only be used on the first turn in battle. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it can only be used on the first turn. Alright, I do not want to use a fighting move on him, especially at that level, because it'll probably kill him. Do it, Sandshrew! The wild Patrat used Sand Attack. I'm not sure if it's Patrat or Patrat. I'm not sure. I want to say it's Patrat, though. I'm not sure. I don't know. Sandshrew used Scratch. The wild Patrat avoided the attack. The wild Patrat used Leer. Sandshrew's defense fell. Sandshrew used Scratch. I believe I can catch him at this point now. No! Okay, that's fine. I still have to pick a Pokemon. Everything's fine. Just kidding. Alright. We do not need a Great Ball for this. Vlad used the Pokeball. Gotcha, Patrat was caught. Makuhita gained 61 experience points. Sandshrew gained 76 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Zubat grew to level 15. Patrat's data was added to the Pokedex.
Patrat, the scout Pokemon. Extremely cautious, one of them is always on a lookout, but it won't notice a foe coming from behind.
Guys, I did not realize there were this many innuendos in this game. Alright, so if we could all be a little mature, right? Keep looking over there, because I think my camera's right there, but it's here. Anyway. Alright, cool. First Pokemon caught, Nido Burrito. What do we got? A Pikipek. Alright. So, Pikipek is a flying type, I believe, but I can't remember if he's got a normal typing or not. I'm going to try and hit him with Fake Out, because I know I can hit him first. That's actually pretty good. I'll take that. Remember, we're going to try and catch every Pokemon we come across. So... Gotcha! Pikipek was caught. Makuhita gained 51 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Pikipek's data was added to the Pokedex.
Pikipek, the woodpecker Pokemon. It may look spindly, but its neck muscles are heavy duty. It can peck at a tree. It can peck at a tree 16 times per second.
Sorry guys, my Pokedex has a glitch in it. Don't mind that. Sorry. It's secondhand, you know. Got it from a friend of mine, so... Pikipek was transferred to someone's PC. It was placed in box 1. Vlad found another Great Ball. Ooh, an Azurill. Go Makuhita. We'll try and hit him with a Fake Out, but it might kill him. Ooh, surprising. But he did flinch. That's good. Force Bomb? That's probably going to kill him. Should have used it first. Yep. Should have used it first. That's alright. Makuhita gained 46 experience points. Roggenrola grew to level 14. Roggenrola is trying to learn Smackdown, but Roggenrola can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete a room to make room for Smackdown. Yes, please. We'll get rid of Harden, because we don't really need it. I'm not a defensive player. Roggenrola forgot Harden and learned Smackdown. 37 views, guys. That number keeps going up every time I look at it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I know it doesn't seem anyway like any of you are here now, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much if you ever come back to this video. So, let us... I think if I jump over... So there's actually a side quest on this road, and we can access it from over here. Plus, we might as well heal up our Pokemon, too. Oh my god, you like came down from the mountain, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, that's crazy. Alright. Alright, let's fight, kid.
You're taking up the challenge, huh? I hoped you healed up.
Oh no, what happened? My camera is gone. Looks like my face needs a rest for some reason. Weird. You are challenged by Youngster Foggy. Youngster Foggy sent out Padrad. Go Makuhita. Makuhita will use Force Palm. It was devastating. The Padrad is dead. Stunky grew to level 15. Stunky is trying to learn Focus Energy, but Stunky can't learn more than 4 moves. We don't want Focus Energy. Yeah, we'll stop learning that. I know they fixed it after the first generation of Pokemon, because in the first generation of Pokemon, what it would do, is it would actually take your critical hit ratio down, which is why I never used it. So, Youngster Foggy is about to use Delibird. Will Vlad change Pokemon? Yes. Speaking of which, we could have caught a Delibird back in that cave that we were in too. So that is worth mentioning. So Delibird, I believe, is flying and ice, if I'm not mistaken. So because it's flying and ice, I want to use a fire move on it. Go Gibble! Alright, what will Gibble do? Oh, I can't catch this Pokemon. What am I doing? This is the trainer's Pokemon. How dare I assume such a thing? Fire Fang! Goodbye. Goodbye. It was super effective. The opposing Delibird is probably fried chicken by now. Gibble gained 166 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points and Makuhita grew to level 16. He's trying to learn Knockoff, but he can't learn more than 4 moves. Do you want to delete a move to make room for Knockoff? Let's find out what Knockoff does. Ooh, it's dark. Knocks down the foe's held item to prevent its use during the battle. That is probably infinitely more helpful than Focus Energy. Makuhita forgot Focus Energy, and Makuhita learned Knockoff.
You're decent.
Vlad got $192 for winning. Trainer tips. When selecting an attack in battle, certain symbols may appear. This is based on the move's effectiveness against the target. A green up arrow indicates that the move is super effective. A yellow down arrow indicates the move is not very effective. A red X indicates the move doesn't affect the target at all. And a plus symbol indicates the move has the same type attack bonus. Which is great. I like this little loping music they have here. Oh look, I fixed my camera. Weird, I don't know what happened. Anyway, welcome to the challenge road. Before you can explore it, you'll have to go through me. Ooh, I'm so scared, Barnaby Jones. What are you gonna do? You were challenged by Hiker Wayne. Hiker Wayne sent out Roggenrola. I don't know what kind of ball that was that he caught Roggenrola in, but that was interesting. This should take care of it. Makuhita used Force Palm. Roggenrola was almost shattered into a million pieces. But now his defense fell, but his speed went up, so that kind of sucks. For me. He's assuming that I'm going to be trading Pokemon, but I'm not intending to because hikers always use the same type of Pokemon. That's fine. Whack! Get that shit out of here, bitch. The opposing Roggenrola fainted. Makuhita gained 76 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Hiker Wayne is about to use Drillbur. Will Vlad change Pokemon? No, he will not. Go on then, Drillbur. Hiker Wayne sent out Drillbur. Drillbur is ground type. I can't remember if fighting is good against ground, but we're about to find out. Arm Thrust! The opposing Drillbur used Fury Swipes. You've both used moves that hit more than one time. Makuhita used Arm Thrust. It was not that effective. Yes, it was. Hit 3 times, and we'll force Palm over. Wow, you wasted your last move you were going to get in on me on something to raise your attack that you won't even get to use. That's why I'm not a defensive player. I'd rather just go straight for the damage. You know what I mean? Makuhita gained 106 experience points. Sandshrew grew to level 12. Sandshrew is trying to learn Metal Claw, but Sandshrew can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete a room to make move for Metal Claw. Yes, sure. We'll get rid of Scratch for that, because I don't like normal type moves. They don't really come in handy. 37 views. You guys are keeping that number going up. Thank you very much. Once again, for those of you that come back to the video and see it, it appears that I may or may not be by myself right now, but that's okay. Because this is all just voice. Okay, so for those... Alright, so quick station identification break here. You're listening to WVLAD, where Vlad practices his voice acting on live streams for games that don't have spoken dialogue. For anyone who's not familiar with me or what I do, I want to be a voice actor when I grow up, and this is a good way to practice if you ask me. So, I could be wrong about that. A real voice actor would be like, no, that's stupid. You need to get your copy and then read that and practice it and blah, blah, blah. Where's your director? Well, I'm my own director, okay? Sandshrew forgot Scratch, and Sandshrew learned Metal Claw. So basically, he learned Metal Scratch. You defeated Hiker Wayne. You're something else. You got $384 of this hiker's lunch money. Congratulations, you just beat up an old man. Alright, this guy is fire type, or he's a gardener?
Listen, pal, you're on Challenge Road to train, yeah? Yeah, I thought so. I could tell you're a trainer burning with fiery passion. Well, I have this Pokemon here. It'd be perfect for a trainer like you. Why don't you defeat all the trainers on Challenge Road, and then come back here? I'll give it to you then, so make sure you got space in your party.
Alright, cool. So we need to go defeat all these trainers. I'm not sure why that didn't give me a side quest, but... Vlad found 1 Revive, a medicine that revives a fainted Pokemon, restoring HP by half the maximum amount, and put it in his item sector. Still don't have Rock Smash yet, and I really want it. What? Yeah, I'd like to save my game. What? This is new. I've never done this before. What? I didn't realize that was a Pokemon. That's so cool. A wild Binacle appeared. Go Makuhita. Hita. Oh man, but he's... Alright, let's hit him with Fake Out, and hopefully we won't kill him. I really like having Pokemon in my party that have moves like False Swipe, and moves similar to that won't kill an enemy, but it'll take them down to 1 HP. Alright, let's see. I gotta figure... How do I want to do this? I'm not sure what Binacle is. Oh, he's Water Rock. He's Water Rock type. So, let's see here. Water and Rock. Neither of those are... Yeah, let's do this. And then I'll get him into the red. Perfect. The red... It filters through... For those that remember Chevelle. Binacle's data was added to the Pokedex. Binacle, the two-handed Pokemon. 2 Binacle live together on 1 rock. When they fight, one of them will have to move to a different rock. Binacle was transferred to someone's PC and was placed in box 1. I'd imagine that these are all Binacle. It's a rugged rock. Okay. What about this one? It's a rugged rock. Okay. Let's kick this kid's ass. I mean, take his lunch money. I mean, beat him in lawful combat.
Did you know that moves can have different categories?
Well, I went too low there. Oh well. I don't do kids' voices too well. Again, I hit puberty like 20 years ago, so you can't blame me for that. You were challenged by Youngster Dan. Youngster Dan sent out Electrike. Go Makuhita. Electrike is an electric type, obviously. But I don't have anything that is specifically good for electric type, so I guess we're going to use Force Palm. Quick attack. That was a good one. Too bad it's a normal type move and I'm a fighting type. Ooh. Wait, are you a trainer Pokemon or are you a wild Pokemon? He's a trainer Pokemon. Never mind. Knock off. Knock it off. The opposing Electric fainted. Makuhita gained 81 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Youngster Dan is about to use Riolu. Will Vlad change Pokemon? Riolu... You know what? No. We'll be fine. Probably. Riolu has never been seen before. Nope, he is a fighting type. Pure fighting type. Force Palm, because why not? The opposing Riolu used Metal Claw, but Makuhita avoided the attack. Makuhita using Force Palm almost knocked him on his ass. Dead. Knocked out. The opposing Riolu fainted. Makuhita gained 91 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. These categories help determine how your Pokemon uses its moves. You got $192 for winning. I think this guy's a fighter too, right? Yeah. Have you seen, oh hey there! Have you seen them yellow Pokeballs lying around? If you beat me, I'll tell you what they're for. Na 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 na. You were challenged by Hiker Knob. Hiker Knob sent out Drillbur. Still not sure what type of Pokeball that was. Well, Drillbur can get stomped because Force Palm. The opposing Drillbur used Rapid Spin, which is a normal type move, but it does hit multiple times, I think. The opposing Drillbur is paralyzed. Oh good, I forgot, that was a side effect of that move. The opposing Drillbur fainted. You hit one time and Makuhita gained 106 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Roggenrola grew to level 15. Hiker Knob is about to use Makuhita. Will Vlad change Pokemon? Makuhita's a fighting type. Zubat does not know any flying type moves yet. I think Stunky would be able to do it. Go Stunky! Sorry guys, my ear itches. Oh. Okay. What will Stunky do? Well, I'll tell you what Stunky do. Stunky do an Acid Spray. Stunky used Acid Spray. Makuhita smells like shit. His defense or speed was dropped. Special defense, I mean. I know my moves. Flame Burst. And now he smells like a pile of burning garbage as Makuhita goes down. The opposing Makuhita fainted. Stunky gained 76 experience point. Hiker Knob is about to use Roggenrola. Will Vlad change Pokemon? He will! He sends Makuhita out again. MVP from the first round. Of course, Vlad, knowing his type advantages, knows that fighting type will always beat rock. As he begins with a terrible arm thrust. See, it's going to do that every time now. That's why I don't want a Roggenrola with weak armor. I don't even know what mine has. The opposing Roggenrola used Sand Attack. Makuhita's accuracy fell, but Makuhita hits him again with an arm thrust. It's super effective. The opposing Roggenrola fainted. He hit one time. Makuhita gained 76 experience points and leveled up to level 17. The rest of your team gained experience thanks to the experience share. Hiker Knob is about to use Zubat. Will Vlad change Pokemon? Zubat is flying and poison, I believe. So... Makuhita did well. It's time for Roggenrola. We're about to find out if he has weak armor as his ability, because this is the first time I've used him. Unless I kill this Zubat right off the bat. The opposing Zubat used Supersonic. Uh-oh! Looks like Roggenrola is confused, but he still hits Zubat with the Smackdown. Oop. Excuse me, everyone. I have to take care of something. Excuse me. Seriously, hold on just a second, guys. Sorry, boring, I know. Dead air, dead air. Alright. That's all we got. That's all I gotta do. We good. We Gucci. Alright. The opposing Zubat fainted, of course, because Vlad knows his shit. Roggenrola gained 71 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points, and Sandshrew grew to level 13. You defeated Hiker Knob. You done got me in real good, too. You got $352 for winning. Them yellow Pokeballs hold items called technical machines. These TMs can be used to teach your Pokemon moves as many times as you want. Alright, and I think these two trainers are the last ones, but I don't want to fight them at the same time. Oh wait, so I think we don't have a choice. We're a team. We battle and picnic together. Have you prepared your first two Pokemon for this battle? Yeah, sure. Any of my Pokemon could kick you guys' asses. You are challenged by Picnicker Kelsey and Camper Chad. Yeah, it looks like a freaking Chad. 38 views, guys. You keep those views going up, and I really appreciate it. Like, this is the most feedback I've had for a long time. Even if people aren't sticking around for a while, that's fine with me. I still love the experience. I love the practice. So, Picnicker Kelsey sent out Minchino. Camper Chad sent out Electrike. Oof, I forgot Makuhita's almost knocked out. Alright, well, if we need to do something, we need to do it quick. Minchino is a normal type, but I think he's got high HP, so we're going to hit him with a Force Palm. And then Zubat, who is not really who I want in this fight, can hit... Swift will hit both of them. So, yeah, let's do that. Hey, that was easy. Minchino fainted. Makuhita gained 76 experience points. Zubat gained 86 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. I believe Stuffle is fighting normal, but there's still a fighting type, or there's still a normal type in there, so hopefully that'll hurt quite a bit. Okay, we paralyzed him. That's good. You know what? We're just gonna... That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Wing attack, yes please. Let's put wing attack where Supersonic is. 1, 2, and 3. And Zubat forgets Supersonic. And Zubat learned wing attack. 38 views, guys. Literally every time I look over, I get another view. Is it counting if I do it? No, it's not. Alright, so Makuhita's dead. He's knocked out. Let's see. He's got an Electrike, so let's use Roggenrola. Go Roggenrola! Stuffle's fighting, though. That might not have been a good idea. Oh well. Inkay is Dark Psychic, I believe, which is an odd matchup. But we're going to use... Smackdown on Inkay. And then we'll use Wing Attack on Stuffle. Booyah, biatch! It's super effective. The opposing Stuffle fainted. Zubat gained 106 experience points. Roggenrola gained 111 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points. Gibble grew to level 19. Big Spax, what's up, man? Oh man, that's a name I haven't heard for a long time. What's going on, dude? Yeah, I know. So, funny story, my old computer was starting to die on me. So, if you don't mind my mess, I got a new one. So, it's pretty bamf, dude. It's pretty awesome. It's great, actually. But yeah, I'm doing great. How are you doing, man? It's just been, another day for me. I finally got the new computer in, and this is the first time I'm testing it out streaming, and I have not even used 0.1% of my CPU power yet. Okay, so I should explain. Real quick, Big Spax. This is a Pokemon ROM hack called Pokemon Unbound, which is based on Pokemon Fire Red, which came out on the Game Boy Advance around the early 2000s, I think. So this is a basically completely remastered Pokemon game from the ground up. There's a quest system. Obviously, you have a bunch of different NPCs. You start with different sets of Pokemon. There are, I think, over 600 Pokemon available in the game. They don't have all of them, but they have like 600 or something like that in this game. It has a completely unique story. And I have never made it past, or too far past Dresco Town, which is the town that we're heading into right now. We're just trying to make our way through... Where am I right now? Mountain Field. Oh, the Challenge Road, which is one of the side quests. If I defeat all the trainers on Challenge Road, one of the people on Challenge Road will give me a Pokemon for free. So, yeah, so this is awesome. I've played this game through a couple of times, but like I said, never beaten it. I've never gotten that far past the third town, which we're about to get to. And of course, I'm voice acting. Of course, I got people in my stream. Dude, I'm sitting on 38 views right now, which is insane for me. So, I mean, I know that a veteran YouTuber would be like, 38 views, that's nothing. But you know what? Me and my 126 subscribers really appreciate it. So, thank you guys very much. I'm doing fantastic, Bix. I'm doing really well, seriously. Things are going pretty damn well in my life. I gotta be honest. Oh, don't worry, Bix. So don't worry so much about the Pokemon aspect of it. Worry about the journey, the story. Pokemon are essentially like, I mean, I'm sure you've heard of them before, but it's a fantasy world where these little creatures, you have them. Anyway, don't worry about all that. Focus on the story and give me some feedback on my voice acting, because every single, once again and as always, with most of the games that I play that do not have any spoken dialogue, I am voice acting every single character I come across. I have, I think, already forgotten a voice or two, but I've been doing pretty well so far, and I'm in a good mood. I'm having a good time, so I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, hang on for as long as you can, man. If I recall correctly, now it's been a while since we've done this, but if I recall correctly, you were there for my Deus Ex Human Revolution playthrough, if I'm not mistaken, right? I was planning on doing Deus Ex Mankind Divided as well, but with my old computer, I was not able to run it and stream it at the same time. So I had to kind of put those plans on hold, but now with the new computer, I'm pretty sure I can run just about anything I want. So I'm fairly certain I could put a starship on the moon, or on Mars, with this computer. I'd never really wanted to do that before, but knowing that I have the option now is phenomenal. So, but anyway, I'm going to continue going, Bix, but for God's sake, talk to me. Catch up, man. It's been a while. How's life been treating you lately, man? Sorry I've been gone for so long. I'm kind of slowly working on coming back. I still have the dream of wanting to be a voice actor and whatnot. I haven't really made a whole lot of progress on that, but that's okay. That's what things like this are for, because I can just sit here and have a great time. So, yeah, this is going to be great. Trust me. You haven't missed that much yet. I'm running errands for the town professor. So, anyway, Gibble grew to level 19, and there's an announcer voice in this game too, so that's not something that's common with some of my Pokemon games, but since I'm live streaming it and I need the practice, I figured why not. So, the opposing Inkay used Payback, which, yep, I was going to say, might hurt the Zubat quite badly. Roggenrola used Smackdown. I can point out things as they become relevant in the game as well. What am I up against? I can't remember. Oh, Inkay. Right. It's Dark and Psychic. Don't you let me worry about the type matchups. I'm the Pokemon veteran here. It's okay. I got you. And if you have any questions at all, Bix, I will do my absolute best to answer them for you. So, we're going to hit him with a Mud Slap, and we're also going to hit him with an Acid Spray. Maybe. Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a good move to use. The opposing Inkay special defense sharply rose. Roggenrola used Mud Slap. The opposing Inkay fainted. Stunky gained 96 experience points. By the way, Bix, I'm planning on it's 4:39 p.m. right now, my time. I'm planning on going on until probably about 5:30 or 6, just so you know. Probably about 5:30. So I got about a little less than an hour left, because I got some doggos upstairs that I gotta feed, just so you know. But I don't know if you are a part of my Discord channel or anything like that, but I didn't actually advertise this live stream at all. So honestly, at this point in time, if you ever want to know when I go live, you're just gonna have to, and this is gonna sound so YouTuber of me, but you're gonna have to hit the notification button next to the subscribe or the subscribe button on your YouTube screen, and you're gonna have to put all notifications, because I don't bore you guys with stupid updates and stuff like that, like text. No one cares about that. I just, nothing but when I go live and whatnot, or when I upload a video. So if you ever wanted to know, because I don't really do this based on a schedule, I just kind of do it as I feel like it. So yeah, so I don't really have a schedule. But yeah, I was on Twitch for a while too, so that's another reason you didn't see me for a while. I was playing Undertale on Twitch a couple of months ago, but then I kind of fell out of love with it and decided to move on. Stunky gained 96 experience points and grew to level 16. Oh, and please let me know, by the way, Bix, if everything sounds good. I haven't done this for a while, so I'm wondering if my audio levels are good. Like, can you hear the game music? Can you hear my voice pretty well? Are they balanced pretty well, or do I need to pick something up? Just keep me updated with stuff like that, and I'll adjust it on the fly, all right? Anyway, Roggenrola gained 96 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Oh, right, that's right. I forgot about the time difference. But, dude, listen, I really appreciate you stopping by. If it's midnight where you live right now, you would probably be better off trying to catch me on an evening stream. When I do evening streams, will be mostly on like Fridays and Saturdays, maybe Thursdays, basically days before I go back to work or on the weekend. So, or days after, like, so basically Friday night, Saturday night, or if there's a holiday that I have, I'll stay up the night before it and possibly might stream as well. Sounds amazing. Awesome. Thank you very much for the feedback. Picnicker Kelsey and Camper Chad were defeated.
As long as I lose with Chad, the outcome doesn't matter to me.
Oh, Bix, you haven't heard my voice acting yet. I just thought about it. Oh my god, you were here for the Deus Ex stream, not any of my voice acting stuff. Trust me, if you stick around, and this is going to all get saved as an archive too, so if you ever wanted to come back and watch it again to catch up on it, it won't be a live interaction, but you can always watch it. That's why I like YouTube streaming over Twitch, because YouTube keeps an archive of all my live streams. So, but anyway, Drat, Kelsey took up my second slot. Things sound odd in this game sometimes, Bix. And if this is Dresco Town, oh, we got one more trainer.
My Picky Peck has keen eye. It's great for seeing in fog.
But yeah, I'll be doing evening streams, again, like Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. That'd be early in the morning for you. So I don't know if you wanted to get up early to watch little old me, but if you did, I'd appreciate it. You were challenged by Lass Haley. Lass Haley sent out Azaril. Go Sandshrew. Sandshrew is typically a ground sand type, by the way, but this is using one of the regional variants in which he is an ice steel type, by the way, just so you know. But anyway, what will Sandshrew do? Well, Sandshrew is going to use Metal Claw. He slices Azaril to ribbons. Oh, I should have caught that. No, wait, that's a trainer Pokemon. That's fine. I can knock them out all day. Roggenrola grew to level 16. Lass Haley is about to use Picky Peck. Will Vlad change Pokemon? No, I will not. Lass Haley sent out Picky Peck. What will Sandshrew do? Sandshrew will hit it with some Powder Snow. Because I stand the chance of giving him Frostbite. Sandshrew used Powder Snow. It's super effective! The opposing Picky Peck used Rock Smash. Ooh, ouch. It's super effective. Sandshrew's defense fell, but he uses Powder Snow instead. Nice! It's super effective. Picky Peck goes down and gets folded like a cheap Walmart suit. The opposing Picky Peck fainted. Sandshrew gained 116 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Lass Haley is about to use Minccino. Will Vlad change his Pokemon? Yes. Sandshrew did well. He sends out Gibble instead. Lass Haley sent out Minccino. Let's see. Let's hit him with a Fire Fang and see how well that does. He's normal type. Ooh, good. That was a pretty good hit. The opposing Minccino used Echoed Voice. Gibble used Sand Tomb. And killed him. Even though it's a multi-hit move. Gibble gained 115 experience points. I'm going to have to give my voice a break here in a second, Bix, if you're still here too, by the way. So when I do that, I just kind of like turn the microphone off and cut my face cam out. So Just so you know, Sandshrew grew to level 14. That announcer voice actually kind of hurts right through here. You defeated Lass Haley, but I hurt myself for the entertainment of others, so.
You sure have a keen eye for picking good Pokemon.
You got $192 for winning. Was that it? Was the last of the was that the last of the trainers? I believe it was. But we still have to make room in our party for a new Pokemon edition. So found one Super Potion. Alright, what do we got? Piggyback? I already got one of those things though. Alright. I'm gonna start fast forwarding by the way through that. Alright, so we went here. Let's hop back over here and make sure there's no one down here that we haven't fought. Nice, nice, nice. Have I done it?
Listen, pal, you're on Challenge Road to train, yeah? I thought so. I can tell you're a trainer burning with a fiery passion. Since you defeated all the trainers on this road, I'd say you earned this Pokemon, but you gotta make space in your party for it first, yeah?
So yeah, let me go put one of my Pokemon away. I can't remember what this Pokemon is, but my Pokemon also need to be healed as well. I'm not going to do her voice again because I've done it twice, and I really do need to get a voice break here in a second. But we're going to move Pokemon from... Okay, let's see here. Oh, we just needed to... we need to deposit a Pokemon, actually. I mean, you could have done it from that screen, too. Zubat hasn't been super helpful so far. And plus, there are loads better flying types out there, so... Is this the guy that gives me the Delibird? Or do I find the Delibird and catch it? I can't remember.
Listen, pal, you're on Challenge Road to train, yeah? I thought so. I can tell you're a trainer burning with a fiery passion. Well, since you've defeated all the trainers on this road, I'd say you are in this Pokemon.
Would you like to save the game? Yes. There is already a save file. Is it okay to overwrite it? Yes. Saving. Do not turn off the power. Vlad, save the game. Ooh, okay, that's a fire type. Vlad received a Little Leo. It has the mild nature. Hey, yeah, absolutely, Bix. Whenever you want to stop by or whenever you have a couple extra minutes to talk or whatever, dude, I'm sorry I don't typically advertise it when I stream, but if you click that notifications button, you'll get to see when I stream. So keep that in mind. But anyway, dude, good to talk to you again. Hope you're doing well, and hopefully I will catch you for the next one. It's probably going to be this game for a while, but since I have the new computer now, I may go back and forth between games. I don't know. Also, all of these videos that get archived as a live stream can be found on 2 separate playlists that can be found in my... what's it called? Archive live streams. I think I have a playlist called Archive Live Streams or Past Live Streams or something like that. So all of my live stream stuff ever happens there, and you can also find it in its own what do you call it? Its own playlist by itself on my channel too. Whatever the game is, like this one will be Pokemon Unbound. So, but anyway, man, you're probably already gone by now, but good to see you again. Take it easy, and we'll catch you next time, man. See ya.
Take care of that little Leo, yeah? If you treat it well, it'll keep that fiery passion of yours alive for sure.
Man, I'm really getting into these characters. I like it. Alright, you're just the lady we beat at the last minute. Now we're in Dresco Town. I have got to take on the gym leader. I gotta take on the gym leader before I end the stream. But unfortunately, I am getting pretty close to the time to end the stream. So I'm going to go check if I can go straight into the gym. That's perfect. We're going to go ahead and heal our Pokemon, and we're going to do just that. So, Pokemon Center. Yes, you can heal my Pokemon. You take my Pokemon for 50 seconds. Great. Stay safe. Awesome. Thanks. Bye. Also, I'll spend some time next stream talking to more of the NPCs. I know I didn't do it this time, but I'm kind of only interested in NPCs with ellipses above their heads because they have quests that they will give you. That will give you extra or, you know, new stuff or whatever. So, yeah, I'll be trying to look out for those guys. And there's one here in this town that has a Pokemon called Ducklet that they're willing to trade, I think. And, oh shit. Well, what's up there, Picnica? I can't tell if that's a boy or a girl. I think it's a boy. My Pokemon are gonna roll all over yours. So he's using things like Sandshrews and whatnot. Oh no, guys, I think my microphone's going to die again. Weird. Or not my microphone, but certainly my webcam. God, what a weird occurrence. I'm not sure how that happened. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give my voice just a little break for a second, but I will be back in just a few minutes, all right? So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys again in a minute.
back in his younger days, my husband traveled the world in search of rare Pokemon. Unfortunately, his search was cut short when he fell victim to an untimely illness. If you have the Pokemon he's looking for, would you please trade with him? The doctor says that it could help speed up the recovery if you do.
Wow. Sounds like he's looking for attention, if you ask me. Anyway, I am back, guys, ladies, gentlemen, everybody. 39 views. Doing well, guys. Doing really well. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully this will be one of those classic Vlad videos that gets like a shit ton of views for some reason. Especially since I'm basically giving you guys my authentic self now, which I haven't done a whole lot of in the past, if I'm being perfectly honest. I was always kind of discouraged to be myself when I was around the time that I started YouTube. So we'll just put it that way.
Hello there. Do you happen to have one of those rare ice-type Sandshrews? I've always had trouble getting my hands on one. If you do, would you agree to a trade for my Ducklet? It'll be very useful if you plan to fight in a foggy area.
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact, have one of those ice-type Sandshrews. I'll go through the trade process just because it's cute. Bye-bye, Sandshrew. When's the last time anyone's heard this shit before? Back in the days of the link cable, baby. We need this Pokemon, by the way, for the next gym. Edmund Cinever Quacker. I hate the fact that he has a nickname. I hate it.
Take good care of Quacker. Many thanks. The Ducklet I traded you knows defog, and you can use it to remove the fog from the gym.
Well, we're about to find out why the gym is foggy, because that is our absolute next destination, everybody, because here's the thing. I'm going to have to go soon. I have to, I got some dogs I got to feed. Wait a minute. My Sandshrew that I traded you was level 14, sir. What is this bullshit? Alright, let's go get old dude up here. Let's get him trained up a little bit with some wild Pokemon. Besides, I want to try and catch all the Pokemon that I can in each individual area. So we're going to do that real quick, but it'll go by super quick because I can speed up everything. So just stay with me, guys. It's worth it, I promise. Not this way. Where the hell? How the hell do I get off this island, guys? Is it this way? Okay, cool. Yeah, is it? All right, let's go see what we can get here. Azurill. So we do need one of those. Let's try not to kill it. Let's fake it out. Perfect. I'll take it. Because I get experience for catching Pokemon too, so. Got him. Gotcha! Azurill was caught. Maguhita. I'm not going to do all that because I'm trying to do this quickly. If you guys want me to go back and read the Pokedex entries one of these days, I will, but I'm not going to do it today. Fuck! Ah! See, that's the thing you gotta watch out for when you do the speed up thing, is you might accidentally kill a pretty rare Pokemon that you don't have yet. So we're gonna fake him out. Damn it. Oh, he flinched. Good. That's kind of good. I don't want to kill him though. I'm just gonna have to keep using knockoff. Alright, I'll take that. I think Stuffle's like an HP tank, so this might not work. Hey, what do you know? Gotcha, Stuffle was caught. Awesome. Bye. Alright. Azurill, level 10. Don't need it. Scraggy, Dark Fighting. We'll take that. Fake out. Whap. Scraggy flinched. Again, not trying to kill him. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna... Okay, perfect. Makuhita's a little messed up, I know. We're gonna get him healed up, don't worry. Scraggy was caught. Awesome, okay. Picky Pick appeared. Go Makuhita. Oh, hell. I could probably kill him in one hit, though. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, good. Perfect, because now I get to level up. Nah. Makuhita grew to level 18. And experience share for the rest of the Pokemon. Wait a minute. What'd that say? I should probably pay attention to that. Huh. Okay. Maybe it doesn't say anything. Maybe I'm just seeing stuff. Already got one of you. Back here to level 14. That's good. I think I'll need to be at least level 16 for us to be good. I don't really care about defensive stuff, so we're going to get rid of that. Take down. Alright, we're going to only get to this for a few more minutes. Wild Picky Pick appeared. Force Palm. Wow. Stuffle appeared. Force Palm. Azrael appeared. Oh, nothing left for that, huh? Azrael fainted. Stuffle, arm thrust. Pop, 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 pop. I just want... Oh, Electrike. Okay, we need to try and keep this guy around. Fake out. Oh, good. That was a pretty good hit. Will knockoff kill him, though? I don't know. I don't want to risk it. So... Got it. Sunk your to level 17. Alright. You know what? I think that's enough, guys. We'll be fine. It's the first gym. How bad can it be? Besides, I've beaten it before. It can't possibly be that bad. So... Oh, I didn't do my nerves. Alright, fine. One more time.
Welcome to our, Pokemon Center. May I, heal your Pokemon for you? Okay, I'll, take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Thank you for, waiting. Your Pokemon are at full health. Stay safe out there. Pokemon Corp thanks you.
Anyway. Alrighty, we need Ducklet to be at the top of the list. Or Quacker. Actually, no, we do. Yeah, we need Quacker at the top of the list. Because, oh, no, we do not. Yeah. Okay, we're fine, guys, we're fine. Alright, so there's I need to put a disclaimer on this. There's a reason this gym is foggy, and it may not be what you expect. In fact, this does have... It references adult topics in the way of substance use. The gym leader's high. You didn't hear that from me, though. Alright, so as you guys may be able to tell, it's a bit fucking foggy in here, so what we're going to do, we're going to have old Quacker over here use Defog. And just like that, this gym became defeatable. Quacker blew away the fog. That's why you want to pick up that Ducklet, by the way. I can't remember how this guy talks. I may change his voice up, but this is what I'm going to go with to begin with. Hey there, kid.
Welcome to your first gym challenge. Let me start you off with a small gift.
Oh! Obtain the fresh water. Water with a high mineral content. It restores the HP of one Pokemon by 50 points.
The gym leader Murskle prefers, how you say, flowery Pokemon. If you come prepared with a fire or a flying type Pokemon, you should be able to take them out no sweat. Also be aware, Murskle likes to fill his gym with fog from time to time. And fog, you know what I mean, from time to time, and this may have an effect on your battling. It'll allow you to dodge hits easily, but you'll also have a harder time landing them as well. Your main strategy should be to first remove the fog from the battlefield, done, and then lay it on your opponent, with a move like, Sandstorm or Defog. Good luck out there.
Alright, we got a kid. What are you doing in here? You are far too young for this.
Hey, where'd all the fog go?
You're way too young to be in here, kid. Oh my god. You are challenged by Youngster Doobie. Thanks for being subtle, game. Youngster Doobie sent out Cherubi, which is something I want to catch too. Go Makuhita. Force Palm. Sure, Force Palm. Makuhita used Force Palm. The opposing Cherubi used Growth. Makuhita gained 127 experience points. Youngster Doobie is about to use Oddish. Will Vlad change Pokemon? He sure will. You defeated Youngster Doobie.
Normally the fog ruins my chances, but I can't blame it this time.
You got $240 for winning. Alright, here we have another one. You're also too young for this.
My Pokemon can see just fine, with or without fog.
I think this is a boy. So, my Pokemon can see just fine with or without fog. We'll show you. Ooh, it looks like I'm lagging behind a little bit. You are challenged by Camper Liam. Camper Liam sent out Burmy. Go Makuhita. Aerial Ace. Yes, absolutely. I definitely want to keep Defog around. We're not done with that. Certain Strike first, or may cause confusion. I'll take the Certain to Strike first over the may cause confusion. Because I believe Aerial Ace also has a pretty good chance of going first. You know what? Let's just fuck him up with Quacker. Let's try our new addition to our party. Meow. Ooh, it's about time for me to stop too. My back's starting to hurt. Probably because I have terrible posture when I'm doing this. Quacker can act faster thanks to the Quick Claw. He's carrying an item called the Quick Claw that sometimes allows you to go first. The opposing Pansage fainted. Quacker gained a boosted 244 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Makuhita grew to level 19. Makuhita is trying to learn Wide Guard, but Makuhita can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete a move to make room for Wide Guard. I don't know, what does it do? Ooh, it's Rock. The user protects itself and its allies from wide-ranged attacks. Oh, I get it. So it like steps in front of your friendlies and it stops them from using attacks that from attacks that hit both in a fight like this. Gibble grew to level 20. Little Leo grew to level 16. You defeated Camper Liam.
I like my chances better when the fog was up.
You got $280 for winning. Alright, I'm just gonna call it bucks, by the way. I do know it's Zenny, by the way. But, who cares? So, let's see. Let's do... Actually, I wonder, and I'm not trying to break your game, developer, Skelly, if you ever see this, but I want to see if, because Quacker's getting increased experience due to the fact that he's a traded Pokemon, if that translates also to my extra Pokemon getting extra experience as well. Simply because Quacker gets more experience because he's traded. Alright, here's our gym leader, guys, and now there's a reason that I put a disclaimer on this. This is the guy that I was telling you about, okay? This gym deals with adult-type things. So, not adult, but adult, dude. You know what I mean? So, would you like to save the game? Yes, I would. It would probably ask me once I talk to him as well if I want to save the game, but we're going to do it anyway. And it wouldn't hurt me to go ahead and put a save state down as well. Alright. Don't mind all that red lettering. It just means things are awesome. Alright. Yeah, see? Save file. Yeah, you go. Saving, don't turn off the power. Vlad, save the game. Alright. Huh? Oh, hey there, dude. How's it hanging? Your Pokemon wanna sniff on some, rose incense, man? It's really good for the soul, dude. Makes it nice and mellow. Yes, actually. Quacker sniffed on the strange plant. It's feeling tougher. Oh, you're looking to battle? Dude, my bad. I'm like the gym leader, so... like, I guess I'm in the right mood to, like, indulge you. See, I'm sort of the kind of guy who's into, flowers. You get me? Most beautiful part of nature, dude. You'll be tripping just watching them all. Let's get funky. Alright. That didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to, but it's okay. This is all made up off the top of my head, guys, so... You are challenged by Leader Murskle. Leader Murskle sent out Flabebe and Gloom. Go Quacker. Oh, good. Both of them have type advantages. Good. What the hell? Oh, because he inhaled the rose incense. Alright, so Air Cutter, I believe, hits both enemies, and they're both weak to that. Ember, I believe, only hits one, and so does Fire Fang. But we'll use Ember on Gloom as the evolved Pokemon, so... It's super effective. Quacker used Air Cutter, and it is also super effective. Ha! Oof, on a water type. That surprisingly did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Actually, you know what? I am going to hit Flabebe with Aerial Ace, and then I'm going to have Little Leo hit Fire Fang on Gloom, and that should knock both of them out. Little Leo used Fire Fang. It's super effective. The opposing Gloom fainted. Whoa. That was intense. Quacker gained a boosted 694 experience points. Quacker grew to level 16. Little Leo gained 439 experience points. The rest of your team gained experience points, and Quacker used Aerial Ace. The opposing Flabebe fires back with a Fairy Wind. Oh, now I don't have to hold back. Quacker used Aerial Ace, and Little Leo used Fire Fang, making it a deadly combination for Flabebe, who just fainted on the battlefield. It's all over, folks. Vlad has defeated the gym. Quacker gained a boosted 262 experience points. Little Leo gained 175 experience points. Little Leo grew to level 17. The rest of your team gained experience points thanks to the experience share. Roggenrola grew to level 18. Roggenrola is trying to learn Iron Defense, but Roggenrola can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete a move to make room for Iron Defense? Of course not! Stop learning Iron Defense? Yeah, Roggenrola did not learn Iron Defense, and it's Roggenrola. You defeated Leader Murskle. Whoa, man. That battle was something else, man. You got $5,120 for winning. That's deep, dude. I don't know if that's the fog talking, but I really felt it, man. Body and soul. Here, take this fine badge for beating Murskle, gym leader of flowers, dude. Vlad received the leaf badge from Merkle, and it has a relatively identifiable shape. That's like the leaf badge, dude. That useful little thing makes all traded Pokemon up to level 26. Keep listening to your fine commands. Oh, and take this cool TM too. You obtained a TM86. It contains Grass Knot. Grass snares and trips the foe. It does more damage to heavier foes. Vlad put the TM86 in the TM case. That's like a technical machine, bro. That teaches your Pokemon to move over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to as many fine Pokemon as you want. So don't be shy about spreading the love. Preach it, dude. Anyway, that move's Grass Knot. I knew this guy once. He'd always be falling over. Said it was some sort of genetic problem. Truth is, I just kept using Grass Knot on him. Good thing he wasn't too heavy, or else that would have really hurt. Uh-oh. Dude, everyone hide! The Ferrothorns are on to us! Oh, I know these. Where'd he go?
Ain't nobody here except some punk trainer. What are we gonna do? Bobs ain't gonna be happy if we don't come out without them boosters.
Don't ask me, you dimwit. It ain't my fault this punk leader ripped us off. I told you to make sure he gave the boosters before you paid him.
Well, what about those nerds then? Now that antithesis is ours, ain't no more Grand Bulls for them to give to.
Now that ain't a half bad idea.
Alright, would you like to save the game? Yes, I would, and it's perfect timing too, because I unfortunately have to leave all you beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you guys so much. There's already a save file. Is it okay to overwrite it? Is it okay to overwrite it? I think I got a contact high for the gym leader, man. Holy crap. Saving, don't turn off the power. And then we're going to save it on a save state as well. Ba-boom. Alright, so thank you guys so much for giving me such a warm reception, such a warm welcome back, guys. I'm sitting here practicing my voice acting. I'm not thinking that I'm doing too hot, and you guys are over here racking up 40 views on one video in like 3.5 hours. That's ridiculous. That's up to you guys, not me. But listen, it's 40. It's 40 now. 40 views, guys, in one video in 3.5 hours. That is incredible for a little tiny itsy bitsy little YouTuber like me. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope to do this more often. This has been invigorating. This has been something that I've been wanting to do for a while. And I finally got myself the new computer. I got myself the opportunity. So why wouldn't I? So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. Again, I can't thank you enough. This is really amazing. I know it wasn't all at once, but 40 views is 40 views, and that is awesome, and it really warms my little heart. So thank you guys, as always, for coming out and checking me out. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. If you guys have anyone that you know of that would enjoy this type of content where some unknown dude decides to do voice acting on old-ass video games, then let them know. I'm always looking for more people. Right now, as far as I know, I think I'm at 126 subscribers, which, you know, I do this as a hobby. I do this to practice. My dream is to be a voice actor. It's something that I've always dreamed to do, but unfortunately, I have a full-time job. I say unfortunately. I like my job. Don't get me wrong. I really do. But because I have a full-time job, it's hard for me to find enough time to dedicate to an entirely different hobby like voice acting. So it's hard for me to really do stuff like that. But when I'm able to do it, just like I'm able to do it right now, it's invigorating. It really does the soul good. So anyway, guys, I've droned on too long. You guys get the picture. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. So without further ado, wait for it. Some of the veterans, I can hear it in the background. Well, let me show you how it's done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are all having a good morning, afternoon, day, night, evening, whatever, whenever, wherever you are. I hope you have a good one. I hope to catch you guys next time for hopefully Pokemon Unbound, episode 2. This has already had an amazing response so far, so I don't really see any reason why not to. So last time, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are all having a good morning, afternoon, evening, day, night, whatever, whenever, wherever you are. I hope you have a good one, and hopefully I will catch you guys next time for whatever I decide to play next. So until then, take it easy, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.